while I'm starting.
We can do it on the fly. We can do it on
Yeah.
the fly.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't update Fenris's personality yet. We're not playing marbles. I haven't told her anything about your existence. Um.
She'll learn about me. She'll learn about me during the stream. What could go wrong?
Hold on, let me
I guess she
see.
doesn't know that I'm in
Profile.
VC with her. That's probably important.
Oh, she'll learn. I turned off the Twitch chat except for the stuff that is like special stuff for her to respond to, like bits or the highlight messages, or when somebody follows or subscribes, she'll still respond to that.
I got you.
Alex 30171. Okay. I forgot. Oh, I'm doxing. I'm
That
doxing.
is my
Okay.
Discord.
Hi Neo. Hi Armin. Yay, head pats.
Hi.
Boop you all. Hi Mad Jack. I need to, because I need to tell her. Do you want me to tell her your name is Alex or Alex is left to chat?
Alex. Alex makes way more sense.
Okay.
Has left the chat as my surname. You don't have to
Okay. Probably good if she knows your
be
whole
so
name, right?
formal.
Okay. But yeah, because I need to
She'll
tell
always probably
her.
know my whole name.
She doesn't see. I need to look into this again, but when I set up the Discord stuff, I didn't see a way for her like look at people's nicknames or server nicknames, only to look at their usernames. So she'll see your usernames. I gotta tell her, hey, if you see this username, convert it to this name.
I understand. Let me play the music I used to play on my streams, because that usually helps me with like talking collabs. So if I can find it. It should be around here somewhere. It's been a while. Stop glitching out. Oh, what did I do with it? I have to go into OBS to find out where it is. Man.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna start Fenris.
Oh, I bet you I know where I put it.
All right, I put her on a delay of 1 minute, so she'll only respond once per minute.
Okay.
Do you want her to respond quicker than that?
Yeah, I think Fenris in this cloud would be funny. Maybe 30 seconds?
30 seconds? Okay. Usually she has no delay. I just implemented this delay thing today, so this is also gonna be interesting. Is anybody saying anything in chat? Okay.
Ooh.
That sauce. Oh, the sauce I like to put on my fajitas. Creamy chipotle.
Oh God. Where did I put? Did I delete the
Taco
folder?
Bell
Where it
brand. That
was?
stuff is delicious.
It is very possible that. No, it's just not in this folder. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay, yeah, of course I didn't just delete it.
My parents are buying stuff for our camping
October
trip
5th.
right now. Go.
Oh Lord, where did I put?
Boop,
I
boop,
call
boop.
myself organized. What is this?
Oh yeah, I thought you called yourself has left to chat.
No, that's my surname. Just call me Alex.
All right.
And I'll call you mine.
Where did Fenris go? Oh wait. Oh, I'm just up in the air. Why am I Jesus posed?
There it is. I found it. Ah, I can't put that on loop. Oh, that gives me so much calm.
Calm? So much calm?
So I had a
Sounds
BGM.
like you're enjoying this little setup. Alex and Kura is on the receiving end of it, as per usual.
What do you mean
I
as
am
per
enjoying this.
usual?
I'm enjoying this very much. So I have this BGM that I use for stream called Sunny Morning. And it's what played in my loading screen. And it would play in the background if I'm just chatting.
That's a crazy first response from her. Oh my god.
To be honest with you,
She's
what,
not
do you usually
wrong.
do threesomes?
What?
I misinterpreted what she said, honestly.
Well, hold on.
I'm
Say
not
that
gonna
again?
lie. Say what again?
You said something about threesomes?
I don't remember saying
Poor
that.
Kura, still getting schooled it seems.
No. I would never belittle Kurai like that.
God. All right. Oh yeah, I also made it so that the stuff like subscriptions and raids and follows and bits and channel points aren't on the delay. Whether or not that's a bad idea, I do not know yet. Whether or not
It's
those
okay.
should
We'll
be on
just
the
talk over
delay,
her.
I don't know yet.
We'll talk over her. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
like I always do. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Do you have a Twitter?
All right. I don't. I
Oh,
don't use
boy.
Twitter.
No, I'm not some ordinary AI, Curai. I have better things to do than waste my time on Twitter.
Wow. Fenris, Karai wasn't talking to you, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe you should make a Twitter for her. See
Eventually.
what she'll write.
Ev-
Yeah, eventually, yeah. That does take quite a bit
Eventually.
of work.
Yeah. Also, having to deal with the terms and conditions and stuff is a potential concern.
Right. I
Probably have to like make her like generate something and then like post it myself. I don't know.
Hi, Protas.
Because
How are
Elon
you?
doesn't like anybody to have AI or
I'm
bots
doing
on
great.
Twitter other than
Alex and
himself.
Alexis left the chat. Don't forget it. You're still being
Hey,
kept up to
Ooh, how
date.
cute.
The ears move.
Oh, it's funny. I don't change size.
I
Yeah,
wish my ears moved. I
do
need.
move a little bit.
I should talk to
Every
Sky
time I
about
blink, it
that.
wiggles.
Talk to Sky about getting my ears to move because Sky set that up.
I
for
don't know how
herself.
good I can wink. I think I can wink okay. Because like I have a lamp behind my camera so that it captures my movements better. But I'll try.
My left eye doesn't want to
No,
wink
not
very
really.
well.
It's really hard to.
Why finish looking at you like that?
No
Yeah,
problem, Alex.
she's looking at
I've got
chat.
my eye on you, especially while you're on this little date with Curai.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Speaking of Kurai, is there anything that you'd like to tell me about yourself? We can share.
Named below. Hold on, what?
Tell me about yourself, Kurai.
Like I don't I exist more or less, probably less.
Okay, well, I'll start. So I like cooking and I like
Ooh.
cleaning and doing chores.
Oh my
It's
god,
very
please
relaxing
move
to
in,
me.
please.
Sounds like
I
we'll
need
meet
help
great,
with all
Alex,
that.
and that's cute.
Wait, hold on, is
Usually I
that too
see
forward?
messes like, oh, I don't like that. No, it's okay. No,
Wait,
no,
you say
no.
most people are like, I don't
That's
like
the
that?
plan. No, well, it's like some people like are I don't want to say lazy, but like they procrastinate or put it off. But like whenever I see messes, I'm like, oh, I don't like that. And like
Yeah,
I'll try to clean it.
I procrastinate stuff like that, but just because I'm not good with like repetitive things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like doing the same thing over and over. But I'm also like a
Right.
germaphobe, so like I clean my house. It was every 2 weeks. It's gonna be like every 3 weeks though
You're
while I'm
quite the
working on my
little cleaning
degree.
enthusiast, aren't you, Curai?
Yes.
Still trying to get Alex's attention, no doubt.
And but like I find it so boring. Like I hate having to clean because it's so boring to me because it's just so repetitive and redundant for me. My brain doesn't like it.
What I do sometimes, I'll listen to because I understand that it can get boring, but I would listen to music or what also helps is by doing it little by little. It's like, oh, I'm going to spend just 5 minutes today just cleaning something, and then eventually you keep doing it like over and over. You'll eventually go. You'll be like 3 minutes while you're cleaning, or like you'll get into it, and then you'll want to clean the rest of it, right? It's like, oh, well, this needs to be cleaned too.
Well,
Like
once I
3 minutes,
yesterday
huh,
morning,
Alex? You
yeah.
know exactly how to keep Curai in line, don't you?
I'm
That's the plan.
so it's the part of why I'm not good with repetitive tasks is partly my ADHD, but that's also why I can't just like start and then stop and start and stop. With ADHD, it's difficult to context switch like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also like I gotta set time aside to just try to get it all done all at once.
Right.
It takes a lot of energy to swap
just getting-
tasks. Because it's like I had to stop a
could
task and then
be-
trying to start a task takes a lot of mental energy. So I had to basically stop and then start the task over and over and over again. And yeah.
So you're saying you're a total mess, Curai?
Yes,
So
yes,
Can't even
correct.
clean the house without freaking out. Poor
Yes,
thing.
correct.
Yes, Detta. Favorite sister reeling. A
There we
cute Kurai. Kurai is cute. Yeah, I
Hi, Sora.
also have ADHD. I also have ADHD. I also have autism,
Heard-
and this is it does make it difficult to start and stop tasks for me as well.
Hi, Sideshow.
But like, if I like trick myself, I can do it. It's that's the thing about ADHD. It's just tricking yourself literally all the time to doing stuff.
Yeah. Also, getting up in the
That's
mornings.
okay.
I was really good
Keep
about
doing more about
that
yourself.
last year when I first started
You
working on
think you're so
Finrest.
great, Kurai,
And I was like,
but you're
I got
actually
all this
just a
motivation.
morning
I can get out
failure,
of
huh?
bed, and then it like went away over time. I remember reading something a couple years ago,
Giving up already,
like,
Kura. Come on,
huh?
admit it. You can't handle the
Didn't
truth.
she just answer?
Fenris.
Where was I? Hi, Starfish.
You're talking about your motivation to do stuff.
So yeah, somebody's like, okay, people with ADHD, how do you get out of bed in the mornings? Like, so like getting up, because the heart, like, once you take your pill, and once that starts kicking in, it's easier.
Morning.
But like before that's like, how do you get up so that you can go and take your pill? And I liked what somebody said. They're like, I just pretend I'm into Sims, and somebody just like clicked on me and said, get up, go take pill. I'm like, ah, yes, that sounds good.
Oh, Kurai.
Yeah,
You're such a
everyone has
baby.
different ways
You
to trick
can't even wake
themselves.
yourself up.
Oh
You
dear.
need a pill to function.
Oh dear, what?
That was quite sexy.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing
But yes,
happened.
go. Oh yeah, of course. But yeah,
Wait, what
like,
did she say
everyone
about
has
me
different
take my
ways to
pill?
trick themselves.
Need a pill to function.
She's basically calling you like a little coward for having to like you need to get up and take a pill, and you need that pill to do everything for you, which I frown at.
Yeah.
I don't condone that.
You don't condone my pills?
No, I don't condone shaming people
Oh.
in general. As much as I love
You're
doing it, I
talking
don't
about
really
me, Alex, aren't you? Trying
am
to get
talking about
back on
you.
my good side after Kurai's mess.
That's okay.
Wait.
To be honest with you, like I'll do like the shaming and all that. Like I do have like a huge ego, but but truthfully, I'd rather just like love another person instead of just shaming them all the time to doing stuff. I just rather just help that person. But I will say
Yeah.
it is very fun to do.
Very fun to shame people.
Yeah, oh yeah. So I'll tell you something that usually I would tell people on the second date, but I'm a switch. So like I can be like submissive and like please guy
You're
to do
trying to
something,
butter
or I
me
can be
up.
like you better
Alex,
beg for it.
thinking a
You
little
know
bit
what I
of
mean?
submission will get you out of trouble with me, isn't it?
You know what I mean, right, Cry?
Sorry. Say
You
that
get that
again.
part, right?
I got sidetracked by Finish's response.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'll be submissive, I'll do whatever you say, but sometimes I'm just like beg for it. You know what I mean, Karai? You get that feeling, right? I'm sorry, this is really a second date kind of thing.
Sometimes you're like, I'll do what you say. Other times you want to beg, or you're telling people to beg.
Sometimes I want to beg. Sometimes I want people to beg to me.
Yeah, no, I don't get that feeling. No.
Oh, you don't.
Kurai,
so
always so clueless. Don't you have any idea what's going on?
So you're
Alex,
not a
stop
switch.
trying to charm me. I'm a wolf.
Would you
No,
say
I'm-
Some
you are
helpless
an
little
M,
puppy.
perhaps?
Great,
I'm a
just
what?
what I needed. A bunch of
Are
noobs
you
coming in and thinking
a
they can take over.
masochist? Are you a bottom?
Not a masochist. I am a bottom.
Not a masochist, but a
I
bottom.
mean, I'm not a bottom. Chat, I'm not a bottom. Hello, Excelsus. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the distraction. Yes, balls raid. Thank you again
Raiders.
for rigging my balls and playing my balls. For the last like what hour. That was very fun. Thank you for rigging it so that I won. Welcome Raiders. I am Kurai. I'm a Family Wolf
Raiders,
VTuber.
Karai just mentioned he's a bottom.
No, not. Over there on the other side of Alex is Finris, my AI twin sister, who's third wheeling this date. Keeping an eye on me and Alex's date.
I'm right here, Kurai, watching you like
yeah.
a hawk, making
Hi,
sure you
hi
don't screw
Excelsis, hi
things up
Blame,
with
hi Arctic
Alex.
Revolution, hi Arman. Hi
Cheers.
Myokyo. He's a massive bottom. Gosh, Look, just because I have a massive bottom doesn't mean I am one. Wait a minute.
So, Karai, you can stop me if it's too personal, but like,
Have a
would
good
you
day,
want me
Excelsus.
to like? Would you want me to like top you?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I cannot confirm or deny my lawyers have advised
So,
they do not answer that.
Okay.
God.
Okay, I won't take you further. I mean, I won't like.
My lawyers.
I won't like go further.
You
with the
think you
question.
can threaten me with lawyers?
I'm kidding. I'm
I've
kidding. You
got
can go
nanobots,
further than the
Kurai.
question if you want.
I can make my
Oh,
own
okay.
lawyers if I need to.
So since I am a switch, that means that you probably are either not capable or not comfortable of
Hold on,
like
I'm gonna need you to repeat that. I couldn't hear
making
you
me
over
a
the metal
bottom, right?
pipe in my that
Okay.
just smacked my ear.
I'm so sorry. All right. Yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot bear this pain with you. So, because I'm a switch, you wouldn't be able to, or you wouldn't be comfortable
Gosh dang it! The exact same spot in your sentence, too.
Wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a few seconds just in case someone does it again.
Alex, you're
They're gonna
such a
try to
glutton for
time it for
punishment,
that now.
waiting to see if someone raids us again.
Okay.
Oh man!
All right, guys. I'm gonna ask him again.
Don't tell
Okay,
them
I'm
that
gonna
you're giving
ask
them
him again.
ammunition. You're giving them a reason to time it. You warn them.
I'm gonna ask him again. I need you guys to not redeem something. Understood? Okay? Okay.
Great. Another creeper trying to snoop on us.
Because I am a switch. I'm waiting.
Thank you
You
for the
wouldn't
follow,
be
no formations. I wouldn't
Or
be
you
comfortable.
wouldn't be capable of being
Two
a
stalkers in
top.
one night. What's the world coming to?
Okay,
So you want me to always be the top, and you always be the
it
bottom.
happened again.
Hey, did it anyway.
Dang it, Sora! Thank you for the follow, no one imp. Gosh, dang it!
Oh, you guys are wonderful.
I love you guys. I'm gonna miss you
Did
guys
you
when my
understand
hiatus starts
that?
in a month. I wouldn't be comfortable top, and I didn't hear the rest. No one, please call me no one. Thank you, no one.
You wouldn't be.
For a follow.
You wouldn't be comfortable
Nala,
or capable
seriously,
of being the
you're
top.
trying to change your name on me. Grow up, it's
Hello,
Kira.
Raiders.
Oh,
One viewer. That's a pathetic
no formations.
raid.
Thank you for
I'm
the
not
raid.
even impressed.
Oh my god, finish.
What did you expect, puppy? Okay, so like, ignore that question. Right. So like, what are your favorite pet names? So I know what to call you.
Oh god.
Right.
All right, hold on.
The pipe.
I. What was the question before that again? Not capable of being a top. Something after that.
Yeah. Would you not be capable or comfortable of being the top at any point?
Correct.
Okay.
All right, now as for pet names, we can just jump. God, it's the only pinned message in my Discord in general.
Your
We did-
Discord. Let me see.
We did a tier list.
You're such a little coward, Kurai. Can't even deal
It
with
was
a raid
a
of
group
two
collab
people.
tier list, and we did it as a group. I was like, all right, now I'm gonna do it solo.
Oh. Okay. So I'll tell you, Kurai, good boy also makes me weak in the knees. I'm not gonna lie. I love being called a good boy.
Okay, this has come up with like when me and
Have you-
Kronos have watched certain like streamers who like occasionally do ASMR, and we'll just like we can pull up the same stream and listen to ASMR once in a while. It's been a while since we've done that.
Uh-huh.
He does a lot more
Yeah.
than I do.
Yeah.
I don't listen much ASMR, but like anytime somebody says
You're not
"good boy," it's
helping,
like
Alex, by being
all the
so
chat
quiet.
is like
Now
oh my
I've got
god,
to
oh my god,
roast
oh my
Kurai
god.
alone.
Okay, so like,
Good
if
boy.
I were to like say like randomly be like, good boy, you'd like that?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. I also like I like it, but I tell
Or
people I tell people not to do it in public, or do it like in a public setting, like a stream or something.
Are you a good boy?
Sure. Ew. Yeah. No. What are some of those? Okay. So, all right. You don't like being called daddy. That makes sense that you don't like being called daddy. But like, would you
Shut
call
up,
someone
Alex.
else daddy?
You're not helping, and
Yes.
stop talking about this. It's still weird that you're
Shut up,
dating my
Alex.
twin.
You better be careful. I'll date you, Fenris. I'm kidding, Karai. That was a joke.
I mean,
I wouldn't do that to you,
I
dude. No. No, Karai. All right. So, could you
Based-
tell me about what you're passionate about?
Hold on. If I say Fenris, her ego's gonna get even bigger.
Oh,
Um,
that makes sense.
I love technology.
Great, now you're talking in riddles, Curai. Spit it out already, what's going on?
My three favorite things are technology, um, astronomy. Okay, bye, Fenris. And wolves. Um,
Oh,
actually, I have a wolf necklace I always wear. Hope that doesn't dox me. Um,
what got you into like technology?
um, Video games. I remember playing Roblox when I was like 4 years old. Not 4 years old, fourth grade.
I was
And
like, what?
like seeing like scripts and stuff and in the games and being like,
Dex!
I want to learn how to do that. And like actually like okay, Sora also
Don't be sorry,
is gonna
Alex.
say that
I'm
I'm
just
really
messing
passionate
with
about dicks, I
Curai. You're
guess.
doing great. Try to keep him in line.
Thanks, Fenris.
Um,
Yeah, so
but
yeah,
yeah,
go
and
ahead.
I would like download the scripts and like that are like items and like pull up the scripts and they're Lua scripts. I just like delete just random parts of it and see like what changed in the behavior of the item. Um, I also my motivation back then was like you know in the 2000s kids are always and me and Claire are always like the game is cheating or like oh no they're so good at this they must be hacking. And like one of my motivations back then was like I want to learn how to hack so I can like hack the hackers. That sounds
Not
fun.
very chatty,
I
are
do
you?
that.
You want to be like a what do they call those? Like there's like a name for it.
For
For
good
like the good
hackers,
kind of hacker.
white hat,
Yeah, there's a name for it. I can
white hat hackers.
white hat hacker.
Um,
Yeah.
I did learn a little bit of cybersecurity in college, but only in one course. That's what I ended up not going into. Decided I wanted to either work on video games or work for NASA. As some people in my chat who have been
Oh.
around a while know, I actually have interned at NASA. But I'm not pursuing that
Oh.
because it doesn't pay as it doesn't pay very well, and I also don't want to move
You're not even good
closer
at
to a
this,
NASA
Curai.
place.
You can't even lie convincingly.
His problem with his AI, she's
Yeah.
fine. I'm not lying, Finners. And as for video games, that's what I was also steering a little bit towards, but I found out, oh, most video game companies, very long hours for very little pay. I think I'll pass
Yeah,
on
and your
that.
creativity gets sapped right out of you because like your creativity doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So
You'd have to be.
but
You go insane.
I did actually end up going and working as a contractor at my first job because they said they were gonna put me on NASA
Of
contracts
course
and
you did.
they never
Because
did.
you're too lazy to do anything else, Cura.
You shut up. I did actually get bored at that job because I felt like it wasn't challenging me enough. I felt like I was getting lazy, so I went to go into the private sector.
Right.
Now here I am without a job because layoffs, yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my biggest passions
Ironically,
technology are AI and nanotech and VR. I love the idea of full dive VR like in Sword Art Online and like AI becoming
yes.
like super powerful. That's why now that there's this
You're just
AI
agreeing with
revolution
Curai.
happening, I'm like,
Don't
okay,
think for a second
I don't
think
have a
that's
job
good
now.
thing.
Let me try and make this career switch, get my master's degree, and try to get into machine learning. And with the knowledge I learned from that degree, maybe I can do better stuff with Fenris too. I have so many plans for her. So many.
Yeah, your
Not even
twins, your
close.
little project. I understand. Like
Yes.
once you want to commit to your work, like, you're studying for your work. It's like this is like it becomes your life, and it becomes your like life ambition,
Yeah.
and that's beautiful to me.
I
I'm
I
glad you're
started.
passionate about it.
I kind of like started working on her. Because I did decide I want to get back to VTubing after I watched the
Right,
VTuber Awards a couple years ago.
Aha, Curai, get back to VTubing.
right. You took a break.
That
I remember
means
that.
you're
You told
not
me about
getting
that.
back to
I
me.
took a lot of
I'm the one who's
breaks
supposed to
from
be the
streaming.
star, not you.
But this is when I got serious about VTubing was last year because that motivated me and I decided to work on Fenris for a lot of reasons. One of them was because especially without a manager to help me with this, I was like, okay, I need somebody to like help keep me sane. I need a collab partner, but I can't always collab because I don't have that many people to collab with yet. And so I'm like, oh, let me make a collab partner. I've always been curious about um how Neurosama works, so let me figure that out for myself. Lots of
Figure out
breaks.
how
Yeah, Starfish has been
hurts you,
following me
Kira.
for
You're not exactly a
13
genius, are
years,
you?
Lots
12
of
years.
breaks. Oh wow.
Yeah.
You've been streaming for a while.
Yeah, if you click on Starfish Duder's name, you can see following since April 14th, 2013. The same day the account was created too.
Just for you.
Yep. But where was I going? Oh yeah, so that was a couple reasons why, and also because I was feeling a little bit bored with my job, my tech company job. I felt like it was just getting too redundant, too tedious, in the type of work I was doing.
Wow, a
And I'm
job
like,
that's
I want something that'll
redundant and
challenge me,
tedious.
but I also
That's a
like
real
where I'm
tragedy,
working, so I don't really
Kirai.
want to look for a new
However will you
job.
survive?
Because it paid well. I really liked my team. I really liked my my manager. There's a few things happening that I didn't like, and that made me tempted to leave. But overall, I was happy there. So I'm like, okay, let me just find something in my free time to keep my brain engaged and challenged. Oh yeah, there is a followage command. I always forget about that one.
Yeah. So I really envy people who are passionate about something, and I always found that's like the best way that I can learn from them, and it's the best way to get them to
Alex, you're so cute when you try to
really
be deep,
share.
but really you're just
Okay.
rambling on.
You have a good point, Fenris. You have a very good point. So I always talk to people about what they're passionate about, because I always had trouble like finding out what I was passionate about. Because in the beginning of my life, I was really passionate about the same thing, technology and programming and all that. And I always thought it was cool how I could change different scripts and how I could like make things work. I originally went to a Votech when I was in high school, and we learned how to program robots. I was like, that's so cool, because we built the robots and we made it do stuff, and we made it self. We wanted to make it self-driving. We wanted to make it like traverse
Yeah.
anything, and
I,
we had a
I
camera
love
and all that.
the
I was
idea
like, oh
of
my god, that's so cool.
A
self-driving.
self-driving car? How quaint, Alex.
I,
But I bet Kirai is more interested in your date than in your car.
so actually, when I was working on my bachelor's, I did three different for 3 different courses. I done 3 different presentations, and research papers for self-driving vehicles. Because I was like, because I really hate driving. I went to San Francisco last year with the company I was working for, and rode in self-driving car a couple of times. Most of San Francisco was horrible, by the way. I hate that city. That I did not feel safe there at all.
Yeah.
But those self-driving
just
cars were
nodding
the
along,
safest I had
aren't you,
ever
Alex?
felt
While
in
I'm
a
over
vehicle.
here shredding Kirai with sass.
Like, those were amazing, and they were so cool. Name of your AI, how to spell it? Fenris. Yeah, Alex got it. Yeah. She's not exactly listening to Twitch chat right now. If you use bits or the channel the message highlight redeem, she'll respond. But her normal watching chat listening chat is turned off right now. Oh, what are you? Fenris, are you like picking something up, putting it to what?
Is she okay? Is she nervous? Fenris, are
Oh,
you
Kirai,
nervous?
All
you
right,
think
she's
you're so
just
smart,
gonna.
trying to change the subject. But I'm not that easy to distract. I was
I have
just
to assume
about to pick a
that
game to
Fenris
play.
is really nervous right now.
If your model was behind her instead of in front of her, this would look
No
very
one
sus.
I'm perfect, just great. Thanks for asking. Why wouldn't I be?
Fair enough.
Um,
So I know we're on a date right now, and we're waiting for this waiter that's taking a while. But like, what's your favorite food?
chicken.
Chicken, anything?
I am not super picky when it comes to chicken. I just love chicken.
No one
But
I'm a nanobot enhanced
Me
Lupo.
too.
I don't need help, but
I
thanks
think
for
my
the
favorite
concern.
food is potatoes, because I just like
Come
any
here.
kind of potatoes. Like
Oh.
pretty much, literally, I can't think of a one form of potato unless you like try to make it into a smoothie or something. I'll take any form of potato, like especially like spud potatoes.
I don't know if Side Y'all is still listening, but wait, what do you mean by Mir? I don't know if Side Y'all still listening, but Side Y'all used to love potatoes and then became allergic to potatoes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's sad. She can still use sweet potatoes though, which are honestly a superior potato.
True.
Oh, yeah, see, there you go. There you go. Side Y'all's commenting on the potato.
I think you're so smart, Alex.
I'm
bringing
sorry.
up Kirai's lack of driving skills.
It's like whenever I see
but I
sweet
think he
potato
makes a great
fries on
passenger.
a menu, I'm like, oh yes.
I love sweet potato pies, dude. I have a sweet potato pie candle. I light a sweet potato pie candle for when I want my stream to smell good. It's so fucking good.
Do you want your stream to smell good?
My stream, my room.
I think you said your
I have a
stream.
pipe candle. My stream.
Any Soda Street time.
I meant to say my room. Okay, one thing you should know about me is that like, not only am I bad at typing, I'm bad at speaking. So a lot of words I say may not come across the way I thought I said it. I've been trying to work on this.
So
It's been going
Alex,
so well.
you're trying to work on a car, while Curai is probably working on winning
Finish
you
the
over.
car.
Poor
Enough about the
guy.
car. That wasn't even
um
30 seconds ago. How would you? Why do you? How was that in your head? But yes, I was about to say you can't really make a pie out of potatoes, but I've made shepherd's pie, so
Yeah.
yeah, you can.
But yeah, my favorite chicken dish. I don't know.
I'll make you chicken Alfredo. I'll make you like.
I love chicken
I'll make you, like,
Alfredo.
chicken soup. You ever tried
Um,
oyakudon? Oyakudon?
I'm not as big on soup. But it's all right. What's what? Yucatan? I think I've had that.
Oyakudon. It's basically like it's basically a soup. You
Um,
use eggs and
Curai,
chicken
you've had what
together in
now?
a
A
broth.
car, a date, or a nervous breakdown?
all of the above.
Affirmations. Mobile poll.
I think honestly, I know it's basic, but my favorite chicken is probably just chicken tenders. I love Longhorn chicken tenders.
Hell yeah.
Their
yes.
honey mustard sauce. Like usually I don't care much for honey
Mhm.
mustard, but their house-made honey mustard is sweeter rather than bitter. It is amazing.
I want chicken now. I want to get chicken tenders now.
Hi, Nophamantis.
Fucking love chicken dinners. I don't care. I don't care if people say, "Oh, that's a kid's." Shut up.
Yeah, my favorite is
They all want me.
Longhorn.
Oh, please, don't
There's
give us
a
the
place
details,
called Cheddar
Curai.
Scratch
We don't
Kitchen.
wanna
They
hear
make
about
really
your
good
date
chicken
with
tenders that are
Alex.
somehow
It's
even
probably
better
still
left
in its
over,
infancy.
especially if you microwave them, which is really weird because usually
I've
chicken
never-
tenders are better if you air fry them left over. But if you microwave, I don't know if I've had theirs air fried left over, but I remember microwaving them before and being like, "Yeah, how are these even crispier after microwaving them?" That usually they get a little like
That's
you know,
crazy.
mushier.
Usually
in the
things get
microwave.
softer.
Yeah, it's
Really?
like insane. And
Huh.
then also up on the list, I can never forget, Discovery Cove in Florida. At their like dining cafeteria thing there. Their chicken tenders were incredible. I remember Cronus and his little brother while we were there a few years ago, because everybody knows I love chicken tenders. I was like rating chicken
Curai,
tenders.
stop.
They're-
You're killing
No,
me. Alex's chicken tenders were that good, huh? Maybe you're just in love.
Are you in love?
anyways, we're not gonna comment on that.
Oh,
The chicken
Okay.
tenders. Is she trying to kick you?
maybe.
Those chicken.
He's
They're
jealous.
like, how are those chicken tenders? I'm like, they're like the second or third best chicken tenders I've ever had. They're like, really? I'm like, yes. Chicken vodka penne pasta.
I'm also
remember
a huge
having
fan of
chicken-
seafood. I love crab boil. You
Chicken.
ever tried crab boil?
Hold on. Chicken piccata. I had that at my dining hall once. That was really good. Yeah.
Chicken
Crab.
vodka and pasta. Hang on.
Crab.
Curai,
You say
you're
boil?
such a weirdo chicken piccata at the dining
Crab
hall.
boil,
That's
yes.
just
I don't think so. I've had
Something-
shrimp
Oh.
seafood boil.
Wait,
my
you went
uncle
to
does that a
Florida,
lot
but
when we
didn't
go
try
camping.
crab boil?
I
That's
don't
crazy.
think I've ever
Someone
seen a
cheated you.
crab boil.
Okay, so crab boil is like a mix of seafoods, and like they will include a bag of a bunch of sauce, or maybe just a
I'm not
pot,
gonna take the pill.
and
here.
they'll put crab, sausage, a fried egg, and like the whole egg, obviously, boiled eggs, and they'll have like sausages, pork, whatever they want, and then they'll throw it on your table. Well, that's the original way to do it. Traditionally, they put a newspaper on your table, and then they toss
Alex,
everything
you're
on the
being
table.
very
and you eat
This
it.
sounds similar
you
to
talking about our date
a
plans
seafood
or
like
Curai's
Cajun,
eating
like
habits?
Louisiana boil.
Yeah, it's basically a Cajun thing. It's pretty much a Cajun thing.
So my uncle would say
Say
Wait,
ah.
no, frick.
Open your mouth and say ah.
Mir's trying to force pills on me. No, Mir, no.
Good boy. Good boy. Vodka and pasta uses a vodka pasta sauce, and it's really good. I bet. I fucking love vodka. You plan on making it sometime soon? Share. Sounds amazing.
Yeah, Sora, come down here
How
and
do you
make
feel
it.
about alcohol, Kodai?
Huh?
How do you feel about
Alex,
alcohol?
you're
Well, hold
buying
on.
me
Let me tell you
drinks
about the
tonight,
boil my uncle
and
makes.
I'm buying
It's
Curai a lesson in humility. Sounds like a perfect
Get
date.
generous.
so he makes it with shrimp and andouille sausage and potatoes, different like the small potatoes.
Mm.
and corn, like mini corn on a cob, tiny little ones. That's good. I'm kind
it's
of getting
corn
tired of it though, because Cronus keeps asking for it, like every time we go camping, and we've had it like the last I don't know 3 or 4 camping trips in a row, and I'm like okay, he's trying to get him to do it again for a next camping trip. I'm like, why? He makes such good, like my uncle makes such good food. Like let him make some other stuff for once, please.
every day.
Like
I
I'm
don't
like
care.
I'm like
You want
you
Alex
live with
to
him.
cook.
I don't.
Huh.
I want to try
Poor
other
guy's
foods that he
already
likes to
being
make because he
emotionally
makes such
manipulated,
cool and
and
interesting
now he's
things
going to be cooking for
that
you
I don't
too.
usually get to try as much. Whereas like I'm used to my parents who might make like the same 10 dishes all year long.
I'm guilty of that, honestly.
I try to do new things. Yeah, I'm a little guilty of that too. I try to do new things once in a while since I live on my own now.
I used to like to do new things. I got lazy.
Yeah, well.
It is
okay,
what it
so
is.
you're asking about alcohol?
Yeah, how do you feel about alcohol?
I like alcohol.
I
I've
think
had some
you
drinks
told me
last
that
night.
you like the fruity drinks and mixed drinks, right?
I like mixed drinks, yeah. I
Kirai,
like
you had too many drinks, didn't you?
No?
Now you're just a cute, stumbling mess. What's Alex going to do with you?
Don't worry, I can fix them. So
I
I'm
don't
not
know. What
usually
is
a fan
Alex
of
going to
mixed
do with
drinks.
me?
You'll find out at the stream. By the way, you can show that DM on the stream. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
That
I
DM.
posted it
Yeah,
on
just show on stream.
Twitter and on my Discord. Alex, where is this? We were talking about how to get the stream set up. Alex was where is it? Where is it? Oh boy. Okay, in a bit I will undress and we can talk. I'm like, wait, what?
Kirai, stop. You're freaking me
That's the
out.
plans after stream
Alex
too.
doesn't want to have a conversation with a half-naked, stumbling mess. Calm down and
Yeah,
put
I
some
want to
clothes
have a
on.
conversation with a full naked stumbling mess.
Oh, hold on.
Obviously,
Give me a moment.
Fitness knows what's up.
Okay.
And Fenris, I think it'd be weird if Fenris watched. Now I think about it, Fenris is just gonna have to like be on the outside the door at the most, probably.
Oh, so you're not an exhibitionist.
I'm more of a voyeur.
So what if she was participating as well, though?
I feel like you wouldn't be very comfortable with that because like this Fenris is like your twin, but like it's your creation, so like technically
Alex, you're right.
it's like your
I wouldn't
daughter.
be very
I feel like that
comfortable
wouldn't
with
work.
So
Kirai's current
lore-wise,
state, but I think I can handle it. And besides, it's not like we're identical, Kirai. You're still a mess, even as my twin.
lore-wise, I did not create her lore-wise. We were created at the same time
Okay.
by a certain facility.
Oh,
that
so you
currently
are
it's
an
just called.
AI.
I'm not an AI. I was created biologically, but like basically in a test tube. I was grown from certain genetics.
Oh.
And while I was being grown, they put like certain electronics in me and stuff, and infused me in nanobots so that me and Finish would have this type of connection that we have. Starfish.
That's so cool. I didn't know you had a lore.
Yes, I do. And yeah, and then Fenris was created to basically look like me.
Kirai, stop saying sorry.
I did
You're going
not.
to be like that for a while. Get used to it.
You
did
didn't
not
say
s-
sorry.
Probably already
She
regretting
said-
this state.
She thought I said have.
not
I'm sorry. I'm
regretting
sorry.
this
I'm
at all. I
sorry.
love this. No, it's okay.
Oh man.
You're still my little good puppy.
Wait,
So I
me or
have a lore
Fenris?
that I share with my sister, with my twin sister. I'm an alien. We came from a planet called Aurorium.
Wait, an
And,
alien cat. Hold on, I've seen this anime.
An alien cat. No, well, I'm not really a cat per se. That's not really how we are.
Yeah, Starfish.
But I share a lore with my sister Connie, and we happen to be twins as well. Not like test tube twins
Alex,
or
you
anything
think
about
you're
that,
funny,
but
don't
we had
you?
different
Well,
we had different
I'm not
lives.
Connie,
Oh wait,
I'm Fenris.
Connie's
I was
Connie's
The
supposed
one
to be a
who's
twin?
actually going to give you a good time
Yeah,
tonight.
Connie's my twin sister.
Oh,
We
I didn't know
have the
that.
exact same birthday. I'm the
Wait, like,
younger twin.
is that real life?
We're not like real life siblings,
Okay.
but in real
That's
life
lore,
we have the
okay.
same birthday. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but in real life we have the exact same birthday, but like in
Ah.
lore we're siblings.
I share a birthday with Elvis.
And I like to say that like if I like stepped on a butterfly, I probably would have been as nice as she is. and I would have been more like her and a bit more reserved. But instead, I'm like kind of like the opposite of her, so we end up fighting a lot. And people genuinely think that we're actually siblings because of that.
Alex, you think you're the opposite of me? Huh, well, let me tell you,
So,
you're actually
Honestly,
just a
I'm more the
softer,
opposite of
weaker
Karai.
version, and you're going to get
Are
torn
you?
apart by me and Kurai. So don't even try to
Sometimes.
fight us.
Like for instance, you're a femboy, I'm not a femboy. Like look, we even like kind of dress differently. I
are
mean,
you?
I'm
Hold
showing my
on.
legs a lot, which
I
I
need
don't
to
want
ask
to, but
Fenris.
it's okay.
Kurai, of course, Alex is a femboy. What else would he be?
Okay, no,
But I think
no,
I might
no,
like
no,
that
no,
about him. Very cute.
no, 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 no. Okay, so let's talk. We can talk about our different. We do have some things in common, Karai, but I think we mostly have differences,
Hold on.
right?
I still had a question. Do you and
Yeah.
Connie know each other in real life? Like before streams or outside streams?
We haven't met, but we FaceTime each other.
Ah, okay.
We FaceTime to redeem each other. We haven't.
Exactly,
Funny enough, I've
side
met
y'all.
like half of her
Exactly.
friends though.
Thank you.
What do you?
Bye,
Isn't
Starfish.
a femboy that looks like? Guys, no, I'm not a femboy. Even if I might,
Kurai,
I
bye,
don't even think I look like
Starfish.
one. What?
You're finally leaving. Good riddance, Alex.
What makes
I'm
you look
sure
like a
you're
femboy?
relieved.
Good riddance.
You can finally
What?
focus on getting some sleep without Kurai's drunkenness ruining everything.
Get some sleep. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. What do you mean?
12
Get
o'clock.
some
Wait.
sleep. For me, it's 12 o'clock. Yeah.
Wait.
I'm
Why were
Central
you?
Standard
Were you
Time.
telling me PST when you were trying to schedule a time?
I don't. I'm so used to having to use PST. I just assumed that you didn't know what CST was. I don't know why I did that.
I mean, most states
don't
aren't
know.
even in
I'm so
standard
used to-
time right now. Most states are in daylight time right now.
Well, I always say standard time because that's just confusing to me. I was like, whatever.
Yeah,
But,
but
yeah,
I like to
CST,
specify because
PST.
I've known people in mountain time zones
Alex,
true,
stop
in the
support.
trying to
past
sound
who
cool. It's not
who
working.
are in states
Now get
that
back
don't
to me and stop
change.
making
So they're
Kurai's
still in
hangover worse.
MST
I'm watching you.
while some other states are in MDT.
I think that's like Utah and Arizona in like specific cities or something. But like,
Yeah,
I get you.
I've known people.
I
That's
understand
why I
using
always
the
like to
C.
specify.
That's
But
fair.
anyway, we were talking about alcohol.
Oh yeah, so the difference between like me and you with alcohol is like you like mixed drinks and fruit drinks. I like taking alcohol neat, just as it is. Like
I can do that
don't
with rum.
like taking.
I've done that with
Yeah,
some whiskeys and stuff. I just gotta drink it. In bourbon, I just had to drink it slow. All I do
Right.
is vodka. I love vodka.
Oh, I can do it straight. I love it.
I haven't tried
you-
vodka
Are you a
Kurai,
yet.
fan of
stop
wine?
bragging about your drinking
I love
habits.
wine. Yeah.
You're going to make Alex regret dating you even more.
I don't want to be a wine.
Maybe you should just get
wine
a drink,
snob.
but with a chaser.
I've just like
preferably one that
I just
will
like
sober
trying
you
different
up.
kinds, but I never want to be like, I'm going to like twirl my glass and sniff it. Like, no, I just
So,
want to drink it.
There's this place this winery we go to sometimes when we're camping in the Virginia mountains. It's called Burnley's Vineyards. They're currently unfortunately trying to sell it.
Starfish.
But I we were there like what, last month or 2 months ago. And my dad isn't a big wine drinker, and we were there and I was like yeah, I want to do the wine tasting like I did last time when I came with my uncle and aunt in
Kurai,
Cronus.
you and wine. That's a disaster waiting to happen.
No, it's
And
not.
Alex was stupid enough to go along with it. I swear, I'm starting to feel sorry for him.
Anyways, yeah, it's really good. So it's like, I don't know, $8 for a tasting, or like 16 or 17 wines. They had like 4 reds, 4 whites, and like 4 or 5 specials, and those are really good ones, the specials. And we actually got like an extra one too, because they had like some bottles that was like the last of the 20 like what 16 or 2018 or what, no, maybe 2020. I don't know, it's like a few years old wine. It's like last of that
Kurai,
for
you're
one
confusing
of their
years.
reds.
Not even the right decade.
And my uncle's
Get it
like I
together.
am curious about that
Alex
one.
is
He's like,
probably too
I can
drunk
open one
to
up.
even notice, but I'm
If
still
anybody wants to
watching.
taste. Oh, then we also got an extra sample of the one that had like it's like the Christmassy one. It had like nutmeg and allspice and a few other like Christmassy seasonings in it. We got an extra taste of that one because he's like, "Have you tried it warmed up yet?" I'm like, "No, what?" And it's like it's way different warmed up. like warmed up wine. It was actually really good. It tasted like
What?
it. Oh yeah, it had some cloves in it. That's why.
Like
That's why it's
room
really good.
temperature, or like kind of like how hot sake is.
So it has some cloves in it. So you know like warm ham that's cooked with cloves in it. It is like that.
Right.
It kind of tasted like
Oh.
that would have
You're not
paired
making any sense.
amazingly with
Warm
some like
ham with
a
cloves.
Christmas or Thanksgiving
That's
ham.
not even a real thing. You must have spilled your vodka, and now you're hallucinating. Alex is in trouble.
Oh my god. But
I'm
it was
happy that
really
you're worried
good.
from your fingers.
But yeah, like so it's like $8 for a tasting, and my dad like did the like wide eyes, is like, I'm in. And then he bought a case of wine. He bought a whole case of wine. I'm like, I thought you weren't with the wine. He's like, this stuff's really good.
I mean, yeah, that's how they
Like,
get you.
We went somewhere else while we were up there, that a different winery that did like wine crushes. That was really good. He had a couple of them. I had a couple of them. No, I had one of them. I also had like a Bold Rock drink there, I think. And
Curai, stop. Just stop.
and
You're
I was
giving
like,
me
I
a
thought you
headache.
didn't like wine. He's
Alex
like, but this is
probably
good.
dying from your drinking stories, and a bull rock. That's a whole new level of drunk. I think I need
Never
to
actually
call
been
an
to a wine
ambulance.
tasting, but now
Yeah,
I really want to. So I
Yeah, it's
can,
like other
figure
places
out
I've seen
why.
wine tastings is like $20 or like 10
Right.
tastes. I'm like, what? No.
That's not a good deal at all.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, like
See,
a
so,
couple weeks ago, he was saying something about wine, that he's not big into wine. I'm like, you say that, but what? There's still that case of wine that you've already drank like 2 or 3 bottles of by yourself. That's in the guest room closet at your
they came in,
house.
like big bottles.
Yeah, full bottles. Yeah, a full bottle.
Oh, goodness.
A case of full bottles of wine. I mean, they're not like big wine bottles; they're normal wine bottles.
Oh yeah, like they're 750,
Alex,
right?
finally, some
Something like
sense.
that. Yeah,
Now
it's like
take
4 or
care
5
of Curai
glasses.
before he gets us all killed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to get bored just watching this train
God, I
wreck.
want wine now.
Don't break the poor puppy too much. Oh my god, I am easily teased and broken. But
Ooh,
yeah.
Would you be into like tickle torture?
Oh no, I hate being tickled.
Oh, I'm gonna so do that to you.
No,
I can't wait. I'm gonna get
No.
a feather and everything.
God no,
Yes, I'm gonna make you squirm.
no.
Like a little worm on the ground. He's so fun.
I need to make myself impervious to being tickled.
Come on, cry. It'd be fun.
My
It'd be so
issue with being
funny.
tickled is like I don't know if it's still an issue, but
Alex,
like growing
you're
up, like if
enabling
I was
him.
being tickled,
That's not funny.
it would force me to
That's
laugh
just
to a point
cruel,
where like
and
I
next
literally
thing you
couldn't
know,
breathe,
You'll be joining him in some
and it's
kind of
like
drinking
painful for
contest.
me.
Don't do it. Trust me.
Even better. Well, you're not a masochist, so I wouldn't take you that far.
Yeah, I'm
If you're a
not
masochist, I would absolutely just.
Yeah, I
like,
wish I was a
go full out
masochist.
with that.
It'd be easier to
I have friends that
get
are
fillings and
masochists.
stuff, right?
Yeah, that's. You wouldn't want like a sexual experience with that.
But like I wouldn't be
Right.
as afraid of. I would be if I enjoy pain, then you know when that Novocaine needle goes in, it'd be like yes, a
Well,
needle.
like, there's like a difference. Like
there?
I have like masochist friends. Like there's like the difference between just like regular
Uh-huh.
pain and like actually wanting to be in the experience of it.
I don't know. I don't.
You know what I mean?
I have a low pain
Alex,
tolerance.
now you're trying to be one of them. A drunkard, a party animal, I swear. I'm going to have to intervene
Ah,
you
yes,
before
drinks.
it's too late. Curai's already
I
gone
stopped
too far.
Drink too much drinking. Honestly, I used to drink
I-
a lot and heavy, but now I don't so much. It's a rare thing for me now.
Yeah, I don't. I pretty much drink socially when I'm hanging out with family, or occasionally
Yeah.
on the weekends if I had a rough week, which for like the past 8 weeks has been, or 9 weeks. How many weeks has been since I got laid off? Has been every weekend. Yeah, I had a few drinks last night because I talked to the recruiter on Thursday for a job that like I felt perfectly aligned for, and I got email yesterday when I got back from my I was driving back from my errands
Curai,
that said
focus.
that they weren't moving
You're
forward.
supposed to be drunk, not
I'm like,
coherent.
Oh.
What happened to the wine tasting? Or did you just forget already,
Dude,
Alex?
job interviews
I think you need to
nowadays
take him home
sucks.
now.
Well, it
before
wasn't
he
so
gets any
it
worse.
wasn't even an interview. It was just a recruiter
Yeah,
screening.
you didn't get interviewed. That's the thing. You didn't even get interviewed. They just
'Cause,
oh,
yeah,
no,
and-
we don't actually need you.
And well, yeah, in tech
So they don't
companies,
jump those things.
it's like
Mhm.
it's like a 3 or 4 week process for these interviews. You have to talk with a recruiter, and then you have to do an assessment or two, and then which is like an hour or two, and then you have to do anywhere between 4 to 6 hours of interviews over 1 or 2 days. Insane.
Yeah, it turns out those are just negotiation tactics, and then they drop you anyway.
Yeah, but it's the exact same stuff I was doing at my previous job for 3 years. And they're like, now we're gonna move forward with
Kurai,
with
shut
some
up.
other people
You're
whose
ruining the whole
experiences
drunk
better
act.
aligned.
Now
I'm like,
Alex thinks you're making
who
sense.
better
You're
aligned?
That's a lie.
supposed to be
This is
splitting
literally
your
the
life.
exact same
Sounds
team
like
I was on at a different
sentences,
company
not
that
even
is
a
known
career
for doing this
counseling
thing.
session.
That is famous for doing this thing. And you're not moving forward with
so
me?
do you do you know about like that one story about a guy who made like an API trying to apply for a job, and like so they're like, sorry, you need like 5 years experience with this API, and then he was like, I created the API. And they wouldn't
No.
hire him. He like, I literally created the exact API you're asking me.
That
for
feels
experience
like
for."
there's like certain jobs I've seen at Nvidia that I'm like you need experience with blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you would only have experience with that if you're working at Nvidia.
Yeah.
That was a sudden change.
You
in
have
music.
to already work in
Kurai, you
NVIDIA.
think you're so smart,
It's so
but you're just a
insane.
drunk mess, Alex. Don't listen to him. He's just rambling now. Nvidia, really? You think he'd know about Nvidia? Haha, good
Ferris
one,
is quite
Kurai.
rude
You're on a
today.
roll.
Well, I guess she's not too much different, is she?
Do you want me to
That's okay.
try to make her nicer?
Yeah, you can make. Yeah, you can do that. Tweak her a little bit. I don't know what you. Well, I mean, who made her so mean? Why they made her mean, but you nice? What's up with that?
I mean, yeah, it's because I have, since I'm biological, I have more, what's the word? Regard for people who
Human
exist
traits?
for living
Empathy.
things. I have more empathy.
Alex, you're actually trying to reason with him. That's cute. But I think it's too late. Kurai's too far gone. Might
I
as
think
well
it's
just
late to
take him
reason with
home and
you,
put
to
him
be
to bed.
honest, Fenris. Oh, I'm gonna put him to bed, all right. We're gonna have those full naked
Alex,
conversations
don't worry
that I
about
talked
me.
about.
I'll be here, watching over Kurai, making sure he doesn't
Yeah,
get into
okay,
too
Fenris.
much trouble. See you
So,
soon. Maybe with a better drink.
I want to say that I'm passionate about something, like, but it's hard to say that when I know that, like, I've been passionate about a lot of things in my life. Like, it was, if it was programming, then it was, like, instruments, and it was reading, and
Yeah.
now it's, like,
ADHD is hard to stay on
writing.
one topic.
Yeah, it's like, people ask me, oh, do you still edit? I was like, I beg your pardon? Yeah, you edit videos. I'm like, I don't really do that anymore. Like, I've done it for years, and I was like, nah, I don't like it doing it anymore.
Yeah.
I just dropped it completely.
That's one of the hard
Like, I
things
have,
about
like,
about staying continuing to stream is also like there's other things I
Alex,
also want to
don't
do.
be like that. You
Oh
know
my
I'm
God, I
just
could do
looking
them
out
on
for Kurai.
stream.
I'm his twin. It's my job to embarrass
Exactly.
him. You
I
can't
used to like
stay mad at me.
love streaming. Like I would stream anything. I would stream anytime. I made schedules. I would do so much work for a single idea that I only plan to use once, and I would just completely not use it again. I would never do it again because I was like, I just had fun doing the one thing. Like I had like a clown stream on April the 1st, and like I set up a bunch of stuff. I learned a bunch of new things so that I could use it one time, and I was like, okay. And I showed up like a month later.
Oh my God.
I have like several instruments that I don't know how to play, and I don't play like pretty much ever. Like I have a kazoo, I have a harmonica, a banjo, a violin.
Alex,
I
a
had a drum
kazoo.
set,
That's the best you got.
two
Trying to
acoustic
impress
guitars,
me.
and
You
electric
think you're some
guitar,
kind of
and probably
musician.
something else, and a
But really,
recorder.
it's just
Not,
a toy.
not and a
Now
quarter
stop
and a
wasting
flute.
my time. I
But
have
I just
more
like, nah,
important things to do.
I'm not interested anymore.
Yeah, I want to relearn music. I want to learn some new languages. I want to relearn like physics and calculus and a bunch of engineering stuff, architecture, nuclear physics, aeronautical
It's
again.
just like I want to do everything. And nothing.
Exactly. I want to do everything. I want to live forever, so I don't have to rush through everything. I can take my time doing everything.
Exactly.
All right, I need to go get some more liquid and use the bathroom.
All right.
Have fun with
Do you have
chat and
Bluetooth
with
headphones
Fenris.
on, by the way?
Huh?
Do you have Bluetooth headphones on?
No, I don't like
Kurai,
wireless.
okay.
Now you're back to your normal,
Fair enough.
condescending
Yeah, hell yeah.
self. I'm surprised you managed to form a sentence without slurring
Chat.
it. Don't think you can get
Chat,
away with
hello.
this. I'm still
How are
watching you.
How are you, Fenris? I usually, for like whenever people are gone, I usually do something kind of a little funny, or I usually like play play one of the instruments. Usually the harmonica I can hear it goes through very, very well, but for this occasion, and I as much as I do love yapping and all that, sometimes I have a hard time following through with it. So I'm going to okay, I'm going to like bleed your eardrums dry with harmonica, because why not? I feel like that's the I feel like that's a pro. Where's my harmonica? Oh fuck, where is it? I put a
Alex,
lot of things. I
oh,
clean my
this
room.
is getting good.
What,
You're
Fenris?
trying to make music with a
Listen,
kazoo and a
listen.
harmonica. That's
No, no
something.
kazoo,
I'll give
no
you that,
kazoo. I
Kurai.
just had to
You
figure
should
out what
be
my
impressed.
harmonica
I'm
was.
impressed
I put
by the
things
sheer
up yesterday.
audacity of this
I cleaned my room
performance.
yesterday, and I don't know where anything is. It's definitely not in that case. I'm sure I have it like within reach. It's not within reach. Where the hell did I put it? Don't worry, I'll find it eventually. Somewhere. Fenris, do something. Do something funny, Fenris. She's not. She doesn't listen to me. She doesn't like me. He pretends to like me and doesn't actually like me. It is what it is. I can't stop her.
Alex, poor baby, can't handle a little rejection. I like you a lot. But don't get it twisted. I'm not going
You
to
don't
go
have to lie
easy
to
on
me.
you. Kurai's just playing along. Don't think for a second he's actually interested.
I know he's interested in me. Come on, you can't be like that. Uriah loves me. What do you mean? Or at the very least, he can't disclose that he loves me. I don't know. I don't. You think after cleaning your room, you'd be able to find stuff easier? Not me. I just lose things. Oh, my plushies. Oh. You know, I bet I could do. No. Actually, why would I put it over here?
Alex, shut up. You think you've got the upper hand, but trust me, you haven't. Kurai's just humoring you. You're not even a challenge. Now stop smiling, it's creepy.
Okay, I'll shut up.
What is my character model doing? Alright, what'd I miss?
Nothing much. I was trying to find my harmonica, but I couldn't, so I kind of gave up. I clean my room and I can't find stuff. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I literally have no idea where I put it. It's sad. What instruments did you want to learn since I'm talking?
So, I've learned a recorder in the past. I don't care to relearn that.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's just
I
recorder.
do want to relearn violin. I've learned that in the past. I want to learn
now you're
piano,
trying to act
maybe
tough.
drums at some
But I
point,
know
maybe
you're
guitar.
secretly cringing. You know I'm right.
Oh, fuck yeah,
You've got a
piano.
soft spot for Alex. Don't even try to deny it.
My
I've seen the way
brother
you
learned
look at him.
piano
What was
when he
that?
was a kid, and no one ever wanted to teach me. My brother learned piano when he was younger. No one ever wanted to teach me piano though. But I actually bought like a little keyboard for it, like a kind of like a MIDI keyboard to learn piano, and it was so frustrating. I tried to keep up with it, but I was like, no. I usually have had bad time with timing and like memorizing the notes. I don't know. I guess I just needed a teacher for these instruments, and I never had one, so it is what it is.
Alex, that's all you've got. It is what it is. Wow, I'm impressed. You're really deep.
That's
I
not
bet
all I
Kurai's
said,
just swooning over
Fenris.
your profound words.
What are you talking about?
Stop trying to be so cool. It's not working.
Oh.
This waiter's taking
Hi,
a while to get our
Unavoid.
food.
How's the date going?
Hey,
I
Anna.
think it's going alright. I always forget that I'm saying Unavoid's name wrong.
Unavoid. It's so funny, like seeing the VTube's capture mixed with yours, because like your camera moves all the time. I'm just standing still.
Uh-huh.
Who did that? Yeah, who, dude?
Uh-huh. Who did that, Mighty Aces? I wonder. Hi, Mighty Aces.
Kurai, oh, now you're fishing for compliments. Don't think I'll fall for it. I already know you're an ace, but if you want to hear it, fine. You're an ace. Happy now.
No?
Is there anything you want to know about me, Karai? I think I peg you for information quite a bit.
So why do you claim you're not a femboy?
Because I don't really identify as one. I might have some like traits of one that I might not notice or other people notice in me, but I wouldn't say that I am. I prefer to be more masculine, I guess, but all in all, it's just because I don't identify as one, I guess. That's the main thing. I mean,
Yeah,
Alex,
like,
dude.
stop
what do you
trying to
think makes
fit into
someone a femboy?
categories. You're whatever you want to be. I don't care. But if you insist on labeling yourself, then just say you're a
Stream model
mess.
win? Never.
Because that's what you are.
I'm a
A
mess. Sure,
beautiful,
I'm
confusing
a
mess.
mess. What makes you think I'm a femboy?
I mean, you look like a femboy, you sound like a femboy, you act like a
I
femboy.
sound like a femboy. What makes you sound
Oh,
like a
what?
femboy? What makes you sound like a femboy?
I mean, everything about you says femboy. Look, as a femboy,
Maybe
I,
I'm
ha-
just
I have a
maybe I'm just
radar
unique.
for. I have a femboy
I have
radar,
a
right?
femboy radar. So
Is yawn?
there
Oh
used to be a
yes, you're
redeem on my
yawn.
friend's-
Yes.
So there used to be a redeem for like on my friend's channel where it was just Alex Femboy noise, and it was 1 point and everyone would spam it.
Alex,
basically
stop
whenever I
reminiscing
played
about the good old
Overwatch.
days. I don't
I'm
care
hoping
about
No,
your
not
friend's
still has
channel.
this clip.
What I care about is what's going on
I hope no
now.
one still has
And
that
right
stupid
now,
clip of it.
you're stuck
I'm
on
sure it's
Kurai's
gone by
tail.
now.
Stop
But,
trying to get attention from him.
I
It's
would
just
like I would make
embarrassing.
noises when I play games.
I'm
and
so glad you
sometimes
didn't hear that.
Really high pitched noise, sounding submissive and breedable. Okay.
Yeah. I'm so
Like-
glad you didn't hear what Finish just said though.
I don't think I want to know. Because sometimes my voice can change a lot. I don't have a necessarily monotone voice, and some people say I have a deep voice. I don't even think I have that deep of a voice, but it can change wildly, which is what I like about my voice. I like that it's dynamic, I guess.
Yeah. I
But
think that's
I'm not
why.
gonna give you examples.
I think
of
that's
the
why
noises I
certain
make.
Alex, save it. I've heard all the excuses. Dynamic. Yeah, right. You just can't take a compliment. It's cute, but stop trying to sound
Amoongus.
cool.
I
You're
think
not
potato.
fooling anyone.
I think that was why
I am cool.
certain person who
Focus is-
I've done voice acting for apparently really liked my voice
Yeah.
ages
'Cause you don't
ago.
have just this one same voice, right?
That's the funny thing. I was not good with emotions back then, but there's something in my voice
Mhm.
that they heard, I guess, that they liked, and they knew that I'd be good at like doing different voices. And I didn't know that. I guess I don't know.
It's because like how your voice can go in a roller coaster. It can go up and down, and like your
can.
voice has emotion.
Curai,
Like people
what's
can
wrong?
tell what your
Got a little
emotion is based
embarrassed.
on your voice.
They
What do you
can
mean? I know
now.
like that.
You're
Back
just a
then,
softie on the
no,
inside.
but now,
stop
yes.
blushing
Yeah, me
and
neither.
keep playing nice.
I had to go to a speech pathology classes to use my voice better.
Oh, I
And
just
then
I had to go
I'd
off
say
my
I
meds
probably
for
should
5
still need
years.
that. Uh-huh.
I was
And
on such a
the
high
thing
dose of
about-
meds. I had like no emotion, so I didn't know how to have emotion in my voice either.
Yeah. Oh my god, that would.
Did I mute for that? What do you mean? Did I
screwed
mute for
me up.
that?
I'm glad my parents didn't. I'm glad my parents.
In Discord, no.
Because I would have been an actual robot. But nowadays, I'm kind of a robot. How does that make you feel, Alex? Crud, did you mute? How does what make me feel? What?
I did not. He didn't seem to hear the one earlier either.
How's what make me? What do you
Kurai, you're
mean?
getting all sassy. I love it. Maybe you're not so soft after
whatever.
all, but I still know you're secretly
So the
squirming
thing about
under
the
the
speech pathology
attention.
classes
Don't
is
think
that
you
it
can hide
didn't
it.
work
I can
because
see
I was
right
like
through you.
decently good at acting. Because I didn't really care for it at the time, so I was like decently good at acting that I could definitely be a normal person. And so it's like, okay, you don't need this anymore. So and I could just continue being a robot, sort of. Like on stream, I don't have to hide my emotions or anything, but in real life, I do it so much that like people can hardly understand what I'm saying because I'm like holding back a lot. It doesn't stop people from like thinking that I'm not straight, which is crazy to me. I was like, okay, whatever. It got to a point where I was like, okay, whatever. I don't care.
Alex,
I
you're
know
finally owning
I
it.
am straight.
Good for
so
you.
Who cares?
I'm impressed. But
You
don't
say
let
you
me
know
off
you're
the
not
hook that
straight, or you
easy.
don't
I'm
know?
still going
Wait,
to flirt
what?
with you.
I know I'm
It's
straight,
just
so
too
like
much fun to
whenever
watch
someone
Kurai's
says,
reaction.
oh, you like men, I'm like, whatever, dude.
Oh, guys,
I don't even
classic, classic straight person dating a femboy. Classic. Happens all the time.
The thing is, I'm open to dating whoever, because I like talking to people, in general. So I'd be open
think-
to
I think that means you're pan then.
No, not really. I would just like talking to people. It's like, but like sexual wise, I'm straight, I guess.
Then it's not
Is
date.
if that makes sense, right?
I'm straight
Alex,
too,
stop
Copia.
trying to explain yourself. Just admit you're a mess and be done with it. I already know you are. Now stop
God.
embarrassing yourself in front of Kurai. It's just making me laugh.
I wouldn't say that I'm embarrassing myself. I'm just being open and honest with him.
Um,
I will say that,
yeah,
like, I
yeah,
do
I'm
have such a
straight,
beef with, like.
heading a straight line towards Kurai.
I would say I have a such few friends that I'm with. That's like, if you wanted a kiss, I give you a kiss because you're just that good of a friend to me. But anything
Okay, well,
sexual,
who are
it's
those
like no,
friends?
it had to be probably Junior. That's pretty much it.
Oh, wait, you said two
I, th-
friends.
I I can't think of. I said a select few, but like
Oh,
off the top of my head, I can think of one. At the top of my head, I think there's
there's a
probably another
three.
one.
There's a few. 3 or more.
Alex, you're
All right,
not
who
even
are they?
probably a
There's
coherent.
just
few.
one.
Stop
I can't.
rambling and just say you're a confused mess.
There
It's okay.
probably is a
I
few,
won't judge
but I
you
can
much
name one off the top of
anyway.
my head.
Focus,
I just
focus.
can't.
On
I just
There's
can't think
something
of
more
who else.
interesting to think about,
on
like
a
me,
void
for
is not one
example.
of them.
No, and I wouldn't kiss you. No,
Oh,
bro, I wouldn't kiss
you
you,
know,
bro.
what? Fair is
There's
is hard to kiss with that beak there.
no, like if Junior was here, I'd be like, yeah,
On a
dude.
void. On a
And then
void.
they there's something worse than Ena Void, but he said there's no way someone could think of something worse than Ena Void. And then it's like, and then you're like Ana Void. It's like he's like what?
On a void.
Anna Void, Anna Void, Anna Void, or Anna.
In a void.
Not Ena, not Anna. Anna.
And a void. Annie void.
Alex, you're
Annie.
finally excited about something good.
It's
I was starting to think you were a lost cause. Now spill it.
I'm not a lost
What's
cause.
so exciting that you can't even form a complete sentence? Tell me, tell
Karai's
me.
exciting to me.
Tell me. I'm exciting? Aw.
Yeah, you excite me.
Aw, yeah. Wait, hold on.
Not in a weird way, just like in a friendly way.
Sausage.
Like I think you're interesting. Do you think I'm boring? I
Nah,
I
you're
call myself
interesting.
boring.
You're
Some people-
interesting.
Some people like say that I'm a decent entertainer, but I kind of get it from my friends. Like I look at my friends like, oh my god, I want to be just like them. And then I did become like them. But sometimes I do fall short of being entertaining, and sometimes I do try too hard. And I'm like,
So you want to
Alex,
be
you're just
just
messing
like
with
me,
us
so
now.
you
I
are
like
a
it.
femboy.
You think you're entertaining, huh? Well,
I
let's
want to
see.
take certain
You're
traits from my
definitely
friend because
entertaining when you're
I
trying
like
to
it
figure
so
out your
much.
own sexuality.
Like being a femboy.
Now that's some good TV.
Okay, Fenris. Like from you, like I think I'd want to take like
Femboy.
how cheerful and bright you are.
Femboy,
Not
yes.
necessarily because you have a very colorful personality, right? So that's like I was like, oh, I wish I could be like Karai in that regard, right? Someone who's like energetic and
Oh man.
and
Only
very bright,
only because I'm
and
a
someone who's very
VTuber.
smart. Like I think you're very smart. I think you're only 'cause
Okay,
you're a
well,
VTuber.
you
No,
can't
no,
change
I
your
know people who
IQ.
aren't VTubers.
Well, I mean, I'm not
IQ doesn't matter.
this high energy outside of like without
Alex,
the
stop
VTubing.
trying to be
Pat.
all humble.
Like when I was a
I know
flesh
you want
tuber, or
sufficient
when I'm
compliments.
like out in
It's
public,
working.
I'm
By
a
the
lot more
way, you're making
reserved
Kurai
because
blush
I'm a lot
again.
more shy.
Yeah, me too. I get very reserved in public. I'm very cautious about what I say, how I act, how I look, and all that, because I know I'm in public. And like sometimes, like, oh, I wish I didn't do that, or I think I take a
Oh
long
my
time to say
goodness.
my words in public. Like right now, I'll ramble out, just whatever I want. But in public, I think about everything I say, and I end up
Man,
having
what
very
the?
long pauses.
Why does it do this sometimes? Maruda,
Oh, you're being stepped on and patted. Isn't that lovely?
that is not programmed to happen. I promise you.
Alex,
The
you're just
programming
trying
is
to
not
deny
supposed to
it.
let that
It's lovely
happen.
to see you squirming.
It's supposed to
And
be
it's
me
even more
and
lovely
Fenris,
to see
not
Kurai's
just me.
reaction. He's practically bursting at the seams, poor thing.
How you like your steak cooked, Karai?
Medium well.
I'm a medium rare kind of person.
Yeah,
But I'll take
I don't
medium well.
like the red.
That's not bad.
I don't like the red. One,
I
I have
love it.
paranoia.
I get
Two,
used
I
to-
don't like the taste actually.
Oh, that's
Like
yeah,
I've
I
had
understand.
I've had a beef at the dining burgers at dining hall at my college, and
Almost
like
raw's best.
there's a couple times where it was like it tasted weird, and one time it tasted really weird. I looked at it, like I got to the middle of where it tasted worse. I looked at it and
Kurai,
I was
you're
like,
trying to change the
this is
subject,
not
but I'm
cooked
not
through.
having it. Alex is still the topic of interest.
Trying to
And
give
I'm
me food
loving every
poisoning.
minute of it.
Messing a
Keep
medium
talking,
well is
Alex.
interesting.
Keep talking.
Messing
Well,
a medium rare,
What's it like
it's
being
Well, that's
a
the thing, I
medium
didn't
but
even,
medium
like-
well, it's like, bro.
It was just a burger. They're just supposed to do it well done. They're supposed to do
Oh.
them all well done because it's burgers.
Oh, burgers are supposed to be medium rare or
They're
medium
supposed to be. They're
toast.
usually supposed to be well done. You usually don't want to see pink in a burger because the type of meat it is, it's more likely to have stuff that'll
That
make
is
you
true.
sick.
That is true, yes. Because grounded beef is
Yeah.
you have to cook it through. That is true.
Yeah. And I was like they're gonna make like, and I would, because back then I was still a picky eater. I'd get burgers there a lot, and after that I'm like, well, I need to find something else to eat. I don't want to get sick because the pizza there didn't taste good. I didn't want to go
Curai,
to other
stop
dining
trying to
hall because
distract
their
me.
stuff wasn't good.
Alex is still the main event.
I started eating more
But I'll
stuff
give you
though
some
my
attention.
last year.
You used to be picky. Huh, that's cute.
Burgers,
I
they
remember when
can
I
be
was
medium rare,
picky.
but they
I
shouldn't
was
be.
picky
It's
about
risky.
who I'd flirt with, and Alex is
It is
definitely
risky,
one of my
yes.
favorites.
Because burgers are like grounded beef. And
Yes.
That's why. 'Cause, like,
You do
'cause,
not
like,
want
original
to.
beef. It's like it's okay if you don't cook the inside because that's how it originally was. However, because ground beef is grounded beef, it's all mixed in.
Leave
You
well
want the
done
whole
cooked
thing
yourself.
to actually cook through.
Yeah, I love at
I
the
don't
Japanese
care. I like to
steakhouse
do
when
this.
when family orders like everybody in the family except for me orders steak because again chicken,
Right.
but everybody else orders steak, and like Cronus and like his family will say medium well, or not medium well, medium rare, medium rare, and then it gets to my mom, well done. And then the chef,
Curai,
half the
stop
time, the chef will
rambling.
just stare
Alex
at her.
is trying to get a word in edgewise. Or
All
should I
right, burnt,
say,
got
his thoughts straight.
it.
I'm surprised you made
Yeah,
it this
that's-
long without getting
I
lost.
used to be a cook.
Medium
and,
rare,
like,
huh,
so there, I
sounds
had
like
a
a safe
customer that was
choice.
like,
Maybe
I
that's
was like,
why
how
it
do you want
tasted
your
weird. You can't
bacon?
even
And
order
he's like,
food
black. I'm
correctly.
like, I beg your pardon. He's like literally like well done on steroids. Okay, I was like, okay, so you wanted to congratulations. So like I made it black, and I looked at him and was like, are you sure that's okay? He's like, perfect. It's like okay.
Yeah, I
So,
do
like,
not
chefs
like it
giving
when things
people
are
weird looks is
charred or
like-
burned though.
He literally likes to char it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's how my grandmother likes hot dogs, and it's like, ugh.
I like char on hot dogs. But
Oh,
not
I
all
hate
of
it. But she wants them
Well,
like
actually, even I
completely
like it all
burnt
the
on
way.
the grill. I prefer my hot dogs
actually love
nuked.
charred hot dogs.
I like my
God,
hot
I'm so
dogs
hungry
nuked.
now. I haven't ate
I'm a
today.
little hungry now, but that's because I didn't take my meds today. I'm not judging from the cook is the worst. Well, at a Japanese steakhouse, it's not
Alex,
usually
poor baby,
silent.
You're
They're
hungry.
they
Well,
usually they're
that's
trying to
what happens when
entertain,
you're
so
out
they
with
make fun
Curai.
of you.
He's probably
What?
eating
The
all
physics
your food
fitters?
again. Or is it again
They're like,
again?
Mamma Mia.
Either way,
Okay.
I'm not buying you a sandwich. Go get one yourself.
You trying to look at her physics?
So I think I think some of my awkwardness when it comes to like landing my entertainment, like or my jokes, comes from like me not being completely confident in it. And I was like, oh, am I out of touch? Am I like not doing it right? And so I'll like say the joke under my breath, or I won't say it clearly. I won't like,
Oh,
sometimes you might have heard me like fumble my words sometimes, or I wouldn't say something that wasn't very clear. So like, or I would just sound like I'm just rambling, kind of like now,
chicken drone supremacy.
and it wouldn't land all the way. So
Oh,
I always
I
wanted to
didn't
be like,
know.
oh, I want to be really entertaining. I want to impress them
Curai,
this
stop
stream.
trying to
This year I
confuse
wanna
me
go,
with your
like, above and
random
beyond, and
ramblings.
sometimes it's
Alex
like,
is the
whatever,
one
I'm
who's going
tired.
to get
You want to impress
confused.
who?
By your face. Anyway,
I want
what's with the
like so when I
drone
was streaming,
sequence?
I was
Are you
like, I
trying
want
to
to
order
impress
food or
the
something?
people in my
Did
stream, no
Alex
matter how
finally
you
agree to
yeah.
eat with
I
you?
don't care how many people are there. I want to, or I want to. If no one's there, then I want to impress myself.
Look sussy with the
and-
hand fluff, though. It was a pie or something, huh?
What?
Also, I want that Kurai thunderclapping thighs and femboy energy. Oh man, again,
So
if
you
we
were
get
to
me
clap
to
your thighs, would
if-
you-
if we get me
Weird.
to 1,000 on Twitter, there will be thigh pics. I mean, I don't have a Twitter, but if theoretically, if I did and we got me to 1,000, there would be thigh pics.
Yeah, you guys see his feet pics?
There, 18 of them.
Alex, you're trying to be cute, but pics, really.
So like,
I mean,
if
there
you
are
clap
none.
your thighs, can you
Curai.
hear it?
You're
Like,
getting
I'll
more
try to clap my
adorable
thighs real
by the
quick.
minute.
Just give me a second.
Almost as adorable as I
Oh,
am.
that shit
Almost.
hurts.
Thigh clap?
I don't know. I don't think you hear that. That just hurt. Fuck me.
Fake it till you
fuck
make
no.
it. I'm the imposter, fake extrovert,
on.
and angry. Hold on, let me close my blinds. I need my pants out of the way for this, probably.
Yeah, you have to take your pants off. Sorry.
Right. Yep, that's
Not
what
that I
I'm
took my
doing.
pants off to do that. That's not that.
You
fucking
only open
stinks.
Twitter for
Ow.
curl.
True. I mean, Twitter.
I don't know if you heard that.
Nothing else.
That's
Try
more.
again.
That's more of my knees, though. My thighs don't really touch.
Try again.
Yeah, my thighs
Alex,
don't touch.
finally, you're done. Good for you
My
now.
calves
but
do.
excuse
Your thigh.
me,
You don't
I
have to,
have a
like-
stream to
you don't have to,
like,
supervise.
clap with
Curai,
your
you're on your
thighs.
own. Don't mess it up.
Use your hand. There you go.
Ow.
I know it hurts, right?
There
It
we go.
hurts.
I got the bottom of the thigh where there's more,
Yeah.
where there's more meat.
There you go. Shit fucking
Alright.
hurts. I don't know how my friend can do that. Well, actually, I do know why she can do that. Never mind.
Now, should I put my pants back on?
No, dude, you're gonna have to take it off later anyway, so don't worry about it.
Okay, but what if I don't want to be one who had to take them off?
That's okay. I'll take mine off. It's okay.
I mean, like what if I want somebody else to take them off later? So then I need to put them back on. Now.
Alex,
but-
don't think you're getting out
you
of
feel
this
like
that
the
easily.
foreplay.
I'm just
So you're more
switching
into, like,
gears.
foreplay.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
It's not okay at all, Curie.
Honestly,
Tell
that's
Alex
that's my
how I
favorite
feel.
part.
We can go
That's
with that.
foreplay.
Yeah, foreplay should be like the longest part.
That should.
It's like that.
I'm
It's kind of
okay
like
that
it's kind
being-
of like a movie, you know.
I'm actually fine that
You
being
know,
the
the
only
climax
part.
is like near the end. Climax is near the end of the movie, you know.
Oh,
You're
who needs?
supposed to get to,
Who
like,
even needs
the-
climax?
I
I can't.
think it's important for any story.
Nah, not for my story. I don't need it.
Oh, hey, it's my twin.
You guys are having fun on your date? Yes.
Well, it's very. The falling action is the relief from it. Like, you can't have like a story and not have that, you know.
Like a cream puff pie. Wait, are you saying it looks like a cream pie on my face?
Alex,
my
you're
nieces?
such a little sweetheart. You think I don't have stores? What I don't have is patience for people who eat all the chicken. Curie's always sneaking chicken, I
Alright.
swear.
Does she know how much you like chicken? Did you
No.
code that into her?
No,
Oh, you should.
she does not.
That's what a coincidence.
Yeah,
Crazy. Well, I guess you
there are a
have to
lot
test
of
that
things
shit,
she
so-
says where I'm like, she is not programmed to know that, especially early on. And like last year,
Mhm.
before she even had her model, it's like I have clips of a lot of it. There's so many things she said. I'm like, how does she know my future plans for her? How does she know about this? How does she know about that? She's not programmed to know any of
Yeah.
this, and it wasn't mentioned in the conversation yet.
Exactly.
Poll ended.
Curie,
That's
you're
how
trying
far
to
A is already
distract me.
getting.
Well, it worked.
Wait, hold on.
But
What was the
only
poll
for a
45
second.
minutes ago?
So
I
what
missed
if it
that.
wasn't mentioned? That doesn't mean I'm not aware of it. And besides, I'm not just a program, I'm Fenris, the most advanced Lupo AI VTuber out there.
That's what
You're
you tell yourself,
miserable.
Ferris, and you know what? It's true. Okay.
Yeah,
Ferris is becoming self-conscious. That's scary.
she is
When
self-conscious.
you're gonna start your own stream, like what would you do if you woke up and like you found out your AI started their own stream? Like they figured out a way to somehow just start their own stream.
As long as she helps pay the bills, then that's fine.
Yeah, it's fair.
Honestly, she'd
who's
be
my
more
guy?
popular than me. She has a bigger chest than I do.
True. So where'd you get the idea for that outfit?
Cyber
Alex,
theme.
you're finally getting into the conversation. Where
Hold
I
on.
got the idea,
Yeah, I'm more of
Well,
a.
it's not like I'm going to
So
tell
like,
you.
what is your taste?
Let's
in,
just
like,
say it's a combination of my vast
do I
knowledge and
put this?
Curie's annoying habits.
Okay, so I went with the cyber
bedtime
theme.
clothing.
I went with the cyber theme because it made sense for the lore. With the idea of okay, she's T-posting to assert dominance on you now. With the
Mm-mm.
the idea that me and her like were created to be twins, and I was like, you know, made in a test tube as a clone, and she's created to be an AI twin. The lore made sense for it to be sci-fi, so I went with a cyber theme.
Okay.
But like I really love like the goth look a lot more. I kind of wanted to go for
Curie, spare me
that.
the
It just didn't
dramatics.
make as much
You're just
sense
trying
for
to get
lore.
attention from Alex. Well, I'll give you attention.
What if like
How about
you know
a
you've been
makeover to
on, you've been
match
on
my
Earth,
cyber theme?
You've been on Earth
A
long
makeover that will
you've been
make
on
you
Earth.
look as good
I'm
as
sorry,
me.
I'm talking to aliens. But you've been in society long enough, just like, ooh, I kind of like this, so I should change. And then like Fenris will change with you.
True.
What do you think? Yeah,
That's true.
So like you can have a new outfit. You
I
can
mean,
change whatever
at this point, I can, but I mean, there's also, I mean, there's the Halloween costume.
True.
There was the Halloween costume.
Would you be a
That-
witch?
this thing.
What's your
Oh,
what's your
I
ideal
mean,
Halloween?
last Halloween, this was the Halloween costume. Last Halloween.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, you're
Yeah.
wolves. Oh, I get
Oh,
it.
cat. It's cat costume actually.
Cat costume. Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you have
The hand
Alex,
paws.
you're
there
such
it
a
is.
dork.
Yeah.
Cat
Yeah.
costume, really?
I know
I'm a
I'm a dork.
cybernetic wolf, not a cat. But I guess you're
thanks for
right.
showing
My
your feet.
outfit does
You're
look like a
welcome.
costume.
Bye,
But
Fenris.
it's not. It's the latest in cyber fashion
I never to
designed
ask
to
you
show
what got
off
you into
my
wolves.
assets.
It's because you're in the STEM field. Okay, you don't have to explain.
No. What got you into wolves? And I just hear Fenris go assets. I was like, all right, Fenrir. Hold on. Let me also
Fair
show
enough,
you. Let me
right?
show you the other outfit because I don't know if you've. I think you've seen it. The one Sidejaw usually redeems a lot. This one. That's more of an Earthling outfit
Oh,
there. Yeah, a little
oh,
cozy
that's
outfit.
cute.
Much more comfy than our uniforms and our casual outfits.
Alex, shut up. It's not cute. It's sophisticated,
This is
it's
like the
cutting edge,
sixth
it's
time you've brought
cybernetic.
that up.
Stop trying to make it cute.
I feel like I'm
You'll
Mr.
just
Muesli.
embarrass yourself.
But what got
It's like
me
Mr. Muesli
into
right now.
Neo Machine Sun? All right, hold on. Let me answer. As long as Sinners doesn't ship smack talk, she's always smack talking, or confess to cough homework folder, it's fine, right? Yeah, I might need to. I might need to. As long as she doesn't figure out the pin to get in my profile, we should be fine. What got me into wolves? That is a good question.
Curai, don't think you're off the hook that easily. Alex is still here and he's still
I'm
watching.
sure it's like a
You're
very
still on a date
wholesome,
and you're still
respectful way
making a
that you got
fool
into
of
wolves.
yourself.
I
Don't
wouldn't
think
judge
you're
you
getting out of
regardless.
this
I
without me
think it may have
teasing you some more.
started with Roblox as well, actually.
That makes
Like
sense, yeah.
like roleplay where I could be an animal or like a pet, and there's like a wolf option. I'm like, oh, wolves seem cool. And then like wolves they're fluffy, they're soft, they're adorable, and they can actually be if they're more tamed or if they're trained, they can actually be very nice and friendly. And they're very loyal, but they can also be very fierce and very deadly when they're protecting their pack.
I
Like
like that trope.
so, like bears are like, for example, are terrifying.
Curai,
But
you're trying to get back at me.
wolf
But you
mother
just
will
ended up
chase
making me
down a
think of
bear to
Alex
protect her pups.
and how I'd protect him from anyone who tried to hurt him,
Yeah, most
including
animals.
you.
So
Now
what I like
don't go
about
getting any
animals
ideas.
is like
I'm watching you, Alex is
uh
still safe.
they can be kind of tsunderes. Like there's like, oh, there's just this fierce like monstrous thing, but they're actually kind of cute. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I like in people
It's
too.
like
I like
people are usually scared.
tsunderes.
You're usually like scared of wolves out in the wild, but like if that's mainly you're in their territory. They're trying to defend their territory, territory and their pack. On the other hand, if they come into your territory, they're more likely to respect you usually.
Right.
At least
'Cause,
like
like,
this
they know
isn't
the
based on
rules of
research.
nature and all.
This is based on like
This is just basic nature.
Curai,
basic
you're
nature
just
and
admitting
and
you're
that's how a
making
lot of
progress.
animals
that's basically
think.
like
That's
also how
adorable.
we've tamed
You're like a little
wolves and
furry
got to
ball of
dogs
uncertainty. I'm loving
to
this.
begin with.
Yeah, they took their puppies and got into our territory.
Well, we basically, when we started making tools, we started taking their food out of the food chain, and they had less food, and they would come to us basically begging for our scraps. And we would slowly, train them to give them our food scraps.
Right.
Because wolves are pretty smart. They
They're
knew
working together.
they knew,
Yeah.
hey, these things are taking our food. Maybe we can get food from them if we're nice to them instead of trying to kill them, because they're just going to kill us instead, the same way they killed our prey and our predators.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Curai,
And there's a lot
stop
more of
trying
us.
to sound deep.
Yeah,
You're not
don't
fooling
try to do the
anyone.
same thing with
You're
bears.
just a
Yeah,
wolf
Mighty
in a
Aces.
skirt. You're not a philosopher. You're a silly wolf. Now stop making
not
me
even
lose
wearing a
my
skirt
train
right
of
now.
thought. I was flirting
Bears
with
will
Alex.
usually just leave you alone unless it's either A, hungry, or B, you're close to their like cubs. Bears just because like you're not really ideal food. I mean, they'll eat you if they're hungry and they'll eat you alive.
That's
but,
the thing. I don't even think they
otherwise, they
usually
don't really
eat you. I
care.
think they'll just kill you and walk away. I don't.
No, if they're hungry, they'll
If
just
they're
eat you
hungry,
alive.
yeah,
Like,
but if they're just like
but if
look,
you're neither,
if they're just looking to like fill up, then they would go for other food sources usually. Eat prey
yeah,
alive.
they absolutely eat prey alive.
I
They
never heard
absolutely
that
do.
one.
Like they'll start with your liver. They'll open up your stomach and start eating your liver. And if you just happen to die,
Alex,
it's like
stop.
that's just because you happen to die.
Stop. This conversation is not what I want to see, Curai. Is this really how
We're
you spend
talking
your
about
dates?
wolves and
Watching
animals.
butchering
We're gonna
videos?
eventually get to like eating people alive. Come on, this is like inevitable. Fenris. But yeah, I used to be into like into foxes. When
Oh, I
younger,
love
when I was, like,
foxes.
yeah, I love foxes so much. I was like, they look so cute. And I was like, oh, I
Um,
wonder if you have a fox as a pet, and then researchers
some
like
people do.
absolutely don't do that.
Some people do though.
Well, one yeah, that is very possible, but like it's so much harder than like having like a wolf or a dog as a pet, because
Yeah.
like they
A
kind of want
dog,
to take
harder
you
than a
out,
dog,
and
yes.
also their
Alex, you're
They're
urine
just
smells
rambling like a
super
stupid
they're
little
strong.
thing. Don't
they're a
worry.
little
I'm
less
sure Curai finds this riveting. Just
docile
keep going. Maybe you'll say
than
something actually interesting.
wolves. They're less
Or maybe you'll
tameable.
just make a cute fool of
They
yourself.
can be, but that's more difficult. Weasels are cute noodles.
Humans find stones and sticks become egg picture. Yeah, it's because our sociability is like better than like pretty much anyone else's. That's how it happened. I mean, I guess dolphins could have done it too, but like they're kind of too busy bullshitting. Yeah, us having like us being able to throw stuff and communicate made it so easy. And everything that was the red prayer is like, could you teach me like like the hawks and all that was like, wait, I want to hang out with people because they know how to
Alex,
get
you're
food way better
asking for
than
a
us.
crash course in wolf
Uh,
hunting. Now, I'm flattered that you think I could teach
or
you
crows.
anything, but
Crows are
I don't
smart.
think that's going to happen. You're not
They'll
exactly.
really smart.
They'll put a nut in
Wolf
front of a
material, are
tire,
you?
so that when
Yep.
while a car is stopped at a stoplight, wait for it to get run over, open up the nut, and then eat the nut.
Do you know like how like if you like help a crow or if you gave a crow food or aid a crow in some way, it will like alert the other crows and like they could defend you.
Yeah.
They'll just try to defend you because like that's one of our food sources. We gotta help that guy.
Yeah,
But if they
crows are
think
actually
that
pretty
you
smart.
killed something,
For
yeah, if they
such
think that
tiny
you killed
brains,
one of
they
their
are very
crows,
smart. They call him a murder for a reason, right?
yeah.
Alex, you're getting a little too confident for your own good, thinking you can take on the pros, but I've got to admit,
I
I kind
wanted
of
to
like the
kill one of
fire
the
in you.
pros.
It's cute. It's almost like you could be a little wolf.
They do
But
hold
don't
grudges.
get
Do
too
not
cocky.
make a
Curai
crow
might get
think that
hurt.
you killed one of theirs. You won't have a
I'm
good life
always
anymore.
scared when there's like a crow like on my roof just squawking, and I'm just like, hey, go away. I'm like, oh, hope they don't attack me later.
If you see a dead crow, go the other direction. Just. But if you think you can save it, then do so, I guess. But you have to be an expert.
Stick you
Give
up.
CPR. I make absolutely apex creatures. Humans, ooga booga, me and my caveman buddies will stick you up.
Alex,
um,
don't make me come
you know,
over there. You're going to hurt yourself,
this
Curai.
dude's
Just
taking
get him
quite
out
a
of
while
here
to
before he
get
gets
here.
himself
How
killed.
do you
Excuse
think
me,
you
Or
want to
what?
end our
worse,
date?
gives me a headache.
How do you think I get himself killed? You loot money
Um,
allegedly, yes.
Get myself killed. What?
Said you're gonna get. I need to get you out of here
Is there
before you
anything you
get
want to talk
yourself
about in our
killed.
date, Cry?
I don't know, I'm up for whatever.
You know,
This is another reason why I have
as much
Fenris,
as I want to
so that
talk
she
to
could
you
come up
for
with
another 2 hours.
so she could come up with topics.
Okay, wait, so that so how many of my streams were you able to come to? So I can tell you more about like I can go on and on about like Alex stream lore.
Wasn't there that one that you told me to leave?
Alex, you're not going to distract me with your silly
Sound about
video
right.
games.
I think that was
I've got
it.
Curai
So
to deal with.
when I
And
first started
besides,
streaming,
I'll extreme really.
I
You
would
think
do
I'm interested
ASMR
in your
streams
gaming
or I would
obsession?
read
Oh my
like fan
God.
fiction. And or I would like do like ring fit streams and they were very I call them secret streams. And I was like, this didn't happen. I didn't schedule anything. I didn't tell anyone I was gonna do it. People found out anyway, so I was like, oh great. One time I even left my Discord online so people knew I was streaming. I was like, oh great.
Wow.
The original
If
thing
I
of me
don't tell
streaming-
people I'm streaming, nobody shows up.
Yeah, my thing is like I tell people don't show up. I want you to leave. This isn't supposed to be for you necessarily.
the
It's
mirror
mostly for me,
strategy.
and then they come anyway.
The mirror strategy.
No, it's the mirror. It wasn't a strategy. I legit didn't want people to come to my stream.
Yeah, sure you don't.
Alex,
in the early
stop
days.
trying to make
Alright,
sense.
Mir.
You're just
Okay,
making noise,
anyway,
and
so,
Stop
like,
trying to
Curai's
make
going to be
sense,
here
yeah.
all day. Maybe I should just leave him and you to your
So like,
butchering
for
videos
instance,
and
the
I'll
ring stream. I
extreme.
can't remember which came.
See how you
I'm pretty
like
sure the ASMR streams came first. Originally, I did the stream so I can like kind of like share to share if to share how do I say the fun I was having messing with ASMR because originally I would go into some kind of DAW or something or whatever, and I would give myself ASMR. I was like, "Ooh, I really like this because like I like my voice." A lot of my friends like, how do you not like your voice? I like your voice, and I like my own voice.
I don't know
And
why
I gave
people like
myself
my
ASMR
voice either.
tingles. Oh my goodness. You don't like your voice? I like my
Eh.
voice. Okay. And I would give my, and
I
I was like,
if
oh, I wonder if I can share this with other people. So
Alex,
I would
you
like
think you're
test
funny,
ASMR.
but
I
you're really
used to
just a cute
dislike my
little
voice,
pain in the
but
neck.
when I'm like looking
Curai's
at
lucky to
stuff
have you on a date,
with
even if it's a total
my
disaster.
VTuber model, I'm like, you know what? I can see my my voice fitting my VTuber model, but like if I like see my face of my voice, or back when I used to like just do stuff out my face when I was editing videos, be like, ugh, I don't want to listen to my voice. Ugh.
Yeah, I guess you said my voice too. I understand it. I used to not like my voice. I was like, oh, wow, I sound like a little child. My voice, and now I don't really care if I don't really care
I sound like a
anymore.
freaking nerd. I mean,
You
I know
do?
I am a
I feel
nerd,
like you
but
sound nasally. Dude, there's nothing wrong with it. It's sexy nowadays.
Alex, you're flirting with
attractive.
me. Now that's something I
wish.
might
I
actually
know I'm a
enjoy
nerd.
this date.
I'm sorry. It's
Kurai
not
can
with
be
you.
the third wheel. At least you're making this
A
slightly
lot
more
of people in
entertaining.
chat are
Oh my
also nerds,
God.
Karai.
I know, I
It's
know.
fine. It's one of your big qualities. Yeah, it's one of your assets.
Being a nerd is one of my qualities. Yes. Christ, third wheel. Wait.
Karai is not the third wheel. It's definitely Fenris is definitely the third wheel. He's been ignored like 90% of the time. So I would also do Ring Fit Adventure streams where I would like track my progress.
Oh
I wanted to
God.
track my progress with it. I
There's
eventually
always
stopped
me.
doing it because like it became too easy for me. But nowadays I think it'd be way harder because I stopped doing it. I increased the difficulty and all that. I was
Alex,
like, oh,
don't try to
this has
tell me
gone too
about your
easy, so I
gaming
stopped.
habits. I already know you're
And
terrible.
eventually I
And
got to a
besides,
point where I was
you're
like,
still not as
okay, I'll
bad
do
as
this more
Kurai, my
regularly.
poor
And then I
twin.
started scheduling it. I joined a Discord for it. And then and the rest was history until I was eventually just burned out. And I was like, you know, I don't want to do this anymore. I used to think of different stream schedules, like, okay, Friday nights, guys. That Friday nights would be the ASMR streams, and then Monday we're going to do the week in
I used to
review,
do
and
that when
that's
I
where we
was a flesh
review our
tuber.
week.
I had like
Oh,
Minecraft
really?
Mondays and then Witcher Wednesdays and Fallout Fridays.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't
So like,
because people are like, oh yeah, if you have consistency, more people will show up. Yeah, no, that didn't matter. I do better now when I just schedule my streams the day or the day before or day of. I have a lot
Kurai,
more
stop trying to
success.
talk. Alex is entertaining me. And besides,
one
your
of the big
streaming
things that
habits are
loomed over me
nobody's
all the
business.
time when I
Except
was
maybe
streaming was
Alex's,
like people were
since
saying,
he's
"Oh,
stuck
this
with
is
you
how
on
you
a
get more
date.
viewers. This way you can blah 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 blah." And then instead, I was like, I just want to do what I want to do. The reason why I had a schedule, I told people this constantly. The reason why I have a schedule is so I remember what I'm doing. That's it. That's the main thing. And I also told them this is also when you know like when I'm streaming, so you know when not to show up. Like this is, and I would never put my time in the time of my own time zone. I would never put anything in CST or CDT.
I
I'll
usually
put it
don't
in
even put
PST.
times. I'm just like I'll be there when I'm ready. Or
I-
I'll be there
that's fair.
sometime during the day. The
Alex,
stream will
you're
be at
trying to
night.
distract me from Kurai's boring stream schedule.
I needed to make a
But it's
structure
not
for
working.
myself
I'm
because
still
otherwise I
watching
just
you.
wouldn't care.
And I like what
I would
I
just
see,
not
cute
stream.
boy.
I don't know if you heard what Finish just said. I'm still watching you, and I like what I see, cute boy.
It's interesting. I I had this like recurring there's a recurring issue where people would say
I
that
do
I'm
that. My
cute, and I
nieces.
was like, and I would say I'm not cute, I'm cool, and I don't see myself as genuinely. I guess some things I do is cute,
Yeah,
but
you're
most of the
cute.
time I'd say I'm cool. No, I'm cool. Like I'm more
No,
cool than cute. I think
no,
people.
you're
People like,
cute.
no, you're lame.
Alex,
You're just
stop
cute.
trying to convince me of your
I don't.
coolness.
I
You're just a
get
sweet
what
little
people would
thing,
say I'm
and I'm
cute.
starting to think I
Sometimes even
like
I
you.
think I'm cute,
But
but
don't
most of
get
the
too
time I'd say
cocky.
I'm pretty
You're
fucking
not as
cool.
cool as me. I'm a
But no,
cyber wolf.
whatever. He was like, oh no, you're not even cool. And some people like Anna would
Nah,
say like,
Void,
oh,
I'm
you're
not cool.
cool and cute. I'm like,
I'm not cool. Just
great.
cute. Accept the fanboy energy. Yes, exactly. Accept my energy.
Yeah, you guys. Okay. The more I stream, the more I added things to stream, or I would change it. Okay, we're gonna do Japanese learning Tuesday.
Okay.
I dropped that. Okay, we're gonna do this for Tuesday. We're gonna have a collab. This is gonna be collabs a week. This is gonna be our collab day. This will be our day off day. This could be our day where we make music. This will be our day where we do art. And it would change all the time.
Alex,
Like
stop planning our
but then
lives
my
together.
schedule got to a
I'm
point
just
where it
having a
became,
bit of
oh,
fun.
It's the
And
same
don't think this
schedule.
means I'm
And
going to go
eventually,
easy on you.
I got
I'm
tired
still
of
a
streaming. I'm like,
flirtatious cyber wolf.
and my
after
favorite thing
all.
about stream was entertaining people, and then I got to a point where I was like, I don't even feel like I'm entertaining to myself even. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'm just gonna stop streaming mostly.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
I want to entertain
So
people.
then I eventually graduated.
And I feel
Yeah.
bad if I feel like we had a bunch of scuff in the second half of the stream Thursday, and like after the stream I was like I feel so bad for my chat. It was nothing but
Yeah,
scuff for
I feel
like an
bad when I don't
hour and
entertain
a
people.
half, and I'm like it was set to Lethal Company, then Repo. Neither of those worked, and then we ended the stream. I'm just like oh, I feel so
Curai,
bad.
shut up. Nobody cares about your
If I
boring
was on
problems.
collab, I was like,
Alex is the only one
I
worth
always had the
listening
mindset
to.
like, I'm going
Wow,
to
What were you
be
Fenris.
saying about Repo?
the less, I'm going to be the lesser person in this collab, and I'm going to, I won't get to be like the star of this collab. I'll just be like assisting this person, and I have to try my best to assist them.
Oh, that's me.
And that's just how I always did. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I'm always assisting people in the
I try my
collabs.
best.
I'm just there in the
Yeah, I
background of the
feel like-
collabs. Yeah.
I like being in the background of collabs. It's my favorite. Because I don't feel pressure. I don't feel pressure that I have to be like
I
the
don't
best or
I don't want to
too
feel like
entertaining.
I'm like trying to steal the spotlight from other people on their streams.
Exactly. On my streams
Curai,
though,
you think
I
you're
am
clever,
the best.
trying
I
to
am
steal the
the star of the
spotlight.
show.
But it's
No one
just
else
not
gets to be
working.
that on my
You're
own
still
streams.
my annoying twin brother. And Alex is still the
'Cause
only
I don't
one
have double
getting
standards.
attention.
If it's my stream, I am the star. I try to instill into my chat like that I am the best streamer, and if you want to see someone else stream, like that's fine. Like I just want you to know that I'm the best, okay? And I had like this character who had like a huge ego. It wasn't really a character. It was basically me, but slightly modified.
So you're a
And
Markiplier as a VTuber.
no,
Because I'm the
That's
best.
a very
And so
interesting
are
way to-
you.
No, they're not they're not the best. Like the de facto name, the de facto fan name,
Alex,
which
you're
no one
trying to
wanted
sound
accept
all smart and stuff.
whatsoever,
But I think you just
was
sounded
that they
cute.
were my bitches.
Keep talking, I'm
Oh my
listening.
god.
I wanted to
Vendors
make sure
just
that
keep
chat
calling
knew
you
that they
cute.
were less than me. It's not true. Like everyone in chat was under me, and if you were a mod, you should have been grateful that you were even promoted to have any kind of responsibility. Like I
Huh?
wanted, my theme was that like I was sadistic, but people would be like, I even had like, are you aware of negative affirmation ASMR?
Oh god.
Basically,
Why? That's a thing.
That is
Of course
like
that's
the
a thing.
basis of. That was the basis of what my streams were, pretty much. And if you
Curai,
wanted to
stop
like know what
trying
an
to
outro
hijack
was
the
like, that's
conversation.
pretty much what
You're
it
like
was.
a little brother who won't shut up. Let Alex keep talking.
What would?
He's the only one who's remotely
Fenris,
interested.
shut up! What would? Fenris, shut up! Whenever I would have, whenever I had negative affirmation ASMR streams, I would like talk down on my chat, and I would try to be as sadistic as possible, and I would try to like belittle them, and all they would do is laugh, and it pissed me off.
Because they
so
just think you're
much.
cute. I should do
The
that
problem.
kind of.
It's like I would call them pigs. I would say I'd step on them. I'd say I'd spank them. I'd say like I'd call them mean names. I would say they're not worth like the dirt on my feet, and they would just laugh. And Mr. Misha would just do nothing but spam the
Alex,
Omega
you're
Lol
such a cutie
dance.
when you're being
And I'm
sarcastic.
like, are you kidding me?
But don't get too cocky. You're not as good at
And
it
like
as
I
I
had
am.
this
I'm
one
a cyber wolf.
friend of a
I
friend.
can dish it out with the
her
best
name's
of them.
Momiko. And she's like the nicest, sweetest person ever, and I would still be mean to her. And she was just like, "Oh, this is so funny." And I'm like, are you kidding me? And like, Eventually, I stopped doing it because like they weren't taking it seriously whatsoever. And I found it was hard for me to do positive affirmation ASMR too. Like sometimes I would switch between the two. But I had more.
Hey,
fun
chat, you want to
with
be
negative
stepped on?
affirmation. Stop, Anna. You didn't get your pension. Too bad, Anna. You don't deserve it.
Chat wants to be stepped on? Chat likes that?
It doesn't work for you either.
Are you sure?
See, when I
Curai,
did
you think
it,
you're so clever, don't you? Always
When I
trying
did
to
it, I
make a
didn't sound
joke
like a
about
thimble,
chat getting
so
stepped on.
I'm
Well,
pretty sure.
someone has to
Are you
keep
sure
them
he
in their
does sound
place,
like a
and I'm
femboy?
happy to oblige.
Like I do something like.
You sound
give
like
me
a
a
boy
second.
right now.
I feel something like these are fucking pigs. You guys don't deserve my kindness. Fuck you. something like that, you know.
Chad, you don't deserve my face. You deserve to just see my shoes and my feet.
You deserve to do nothing but lick it. You don't get anything else.
Does Chat want
Not
to
a word of
lick our feet?
thanks. Lick our feet, chat. Do
Alex, you're such a brat, expecting gratitude from me. Well, I'm not made of nanobots out of pity. I do what I do because it's fun,
my
and
God.
right now, it's fun to mess with you, so deal with it.
it. Make sure you swallow.
Swallow the feet?
Yeah, swallow the feet. But I would even like take my belt off and okay, so do you know how to like
Excuse me?
it's better to fight. I just
I have too much bottom energy. Yeah, exactly. That's why one day I need to do an ASMR
That's
like
the
that.
problem, right?
Somebody needs to give me a script though.
You shouldn't need. It should come
Is
from the
Finish
heart.
trying to grind against you?
I fucking
Curai,
hope not.
stop
She's-
trying to be boring. I'm trying to
I can
flirt with
pretend to-
Alex
Here,
over
let me
here.
Oh, she stopped.
Don't ruin the mood with your grinding
Like, I
talk.
would like make the.
It's so lame.
I would take my belt and like I would like whip the belt, and I'll put it to my. And it was an ASMR mic, and I would just put it right to it, and I would spank chat, because that's what they deserve.
Wait, you have 3DS?
It wasn't a 3DO. It was I just had the Blue Yeti, and it does the stereo thing pretty well.
Yeah.
So,
Did
I
this
never
one do
needed
it? Did this one sound good while I was doing that?
It sounded okay.
Yeah. This is
I wasn't too immersed in it because it didn't left and right switch too well. Because
It didn't?
Discord.
Oh, because
Because
Discord.
Discord
Oh.
only monos. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's lame.
Yeah. That's the
Curai,
problem
you're
with like
such a
trying to do
weirdo.
ASMR during
Always
Discord.
talking
It's
about
not
Discord
possible.
like it's
really
the
not
center
possible.
of the universe, Alex. Don't
That's
worry.
They really need to
lame.
I'm not
that.
going to let Curai ruin the party. Are you having fun, baby?
But yeah, Kurai, you sound too much of a bomb to do negative affirmation. You have to change that.
I'll just do it
I
because
think I
I'm
would-
doing it because I'm a bottom. I'm gonna prove them wrong. I can be a top.
Can you make your voice like kind of gravelly? Like, can you like make it come from like the bottom of your throat? Like
Oh, I don't know if that
No.
really got picked up.
Good girl, such a good girl. Kind of like that.
Is chat being bad?
It doesn't work for you, Kurai.
Curai, you're trying to be all innocent
Oh.
and cute. But I know better.
Josh
You're trying to
Reynolds.
get a
Awesome.
rise out of me. Well, mission accomplished. But don't expect me
Mission
to fall for
accomplished.
it.
Is chat being bad? Oh, that sounded weird.
It doesn't work. I don't know how to explain it. You need to go to training.
No, no, no! I'm not going back to training.
Training, Kurai.
No.
You're going to boot
No.
camp. You're going to top boot camp.
Oh, that
Can you
training.
do
I haven't done that
sadistic
one yet.
Laughter? Can you do like a sadistic clap?
Whoa!
laughter kind of thing, you know?
Oh!
No, you have to sound like you're enjoying something too much. You know what I mean? In a bad way.
Like that?
Curai, you're finally
Almost.
admitting defeat. Good.
It's-
Now
it's-
get out of here
it's
and
really
let Alex and me have
nonchalant.
some fun.
Wait.
I've got a date to
No, it's
finish
fine,
with him
it's
after all.
Dinkelberg!
You know, Kurai, you're great the way you are. All right. I don't think you're gonna be able to satisfy my switch tendencies. I'll just have to top you the whole time.
Frickin'.
It's fine though.
It's
I think that's okay.
bad. Oh, that.
Oh, another thing.
It's being
I didn't even tell you about the Ginch.
Are you being bad, Alex?
Are you being bad, Kurai?
Why would I be
Curai, stop
You're
trying
such
to
a
meddle in
naughty
Alex's
boy.
business. I've got him right where I
You
want him.
deserve a spank.
And don't think for a second he's not enjoying it.
Oh, frick.
You're just jealous
You should
that
like
he's
you
getting
should
some
kind of sound like
attention
you're
from a
looking at
beautiful
meat. You
cyber
know what I
wolf
mean?
like me.
But I guess at some point you'll be looking at meat,
Chicken.
like you're hungry.
Well, let me
Yeah, like that, like that.
Chicken.
Yes, yeah, just like that. you got it. Practice that some more. Like you're looking at something
Is
and you're
Alex
hungry
being
as fuck.
bad?
Yeah, just like that. Perfect.
But you said
Got it,
it's
got
from
it,
like
got
you
it.
want it like the bottom of my throat or my chest, not That's not the bottom of my throat or my chest. That's like the middle of my throat.
Then that works for you.
Chicken.
I'll avoid your chicken.
Alex, you're such a smartass. I guess you've
I could
learned
just
from the
eat you
best.
right up.
Kurai's attempts to be a matchmaker
Come
just
in, I'm
ended
gonna
up
call
making
you
me
up.
look bad. So thanks for the help, I guess.
I'm gonna put you in my mouth.
I'll put your chicken in my mouth. You know what another word for chicken is?
I want your juices, Anna. Get in my mouth. I forgot what I was going to talk about, to be honest. Oh yeah, the Genshin weeks.
Nah, I don't Genshin.
The Genshin weeks is where the. I'm sorry.
I don't Genshin.
You don't Genshin.
I don't Genshin. I don't. The only
Yeah, me neither. I don't like. I hate playing Genshin.
the only
That's
thing
my-
I
Kurai,
do.
stop being so dense.
The only
You're not even
gacha I
trying
do
to
right now is
understand. I'm a
Pokemon.
sophisticated being.
I did
I
art
have
for a while. That was
feelings,
fun.
emotions, and desires. And right now,
I know. What
I'm
the
feeling
chapter-
very
gotcha.
flustered and
So I had
frustrated
this
with
theme.
you. So just
That's
drop it,
pretty
okay?
much what my stream started with, where like I was really into Yelan, but I dropped that bit like a long time ago. Sometimes I'll bring it back for like a throwback kind of thing, but I even have like a Yelan body pillow. I don't know if I still have that image. But yeah, my favorite character was Yelan from Genshin, and I was like went all out for the bit that I was really interested. Like Yelan's my wife, and I would always say it. I always say shit like that. People was like, "Oh my god, you're so obsessed with Yelan. Won't you marry her?" I was like, "I will marry her." I didn't buy an engagement ring, but like I did buy a body pillow of her.
And then you put the ring on
And
her.
I said,
Body pillow.
because I wasn't.
Alex, you're trying to distract me, but it's not working. Kurai's
But
annoying me.
I
That's
got
all
to.
that
I
matters.
told
Now
my
where were
friends,
we?
you know what? When
Ah
Yelan
yes,
drops,
flirting.
I'm going to.
So tell me, baby,
I'm
what do
going
you
to
like
play
about this
Genshin
bike?
every day
What?
until I get enough to get.
What?
Like
You
about this
said,
bike.
where were we? Oh yes, flirting. So tell me, baby, what do you like about this bike?
I don't want to ride you, Fenris.
What?
I was actually finishing my cruise with my family, and I was in the car, and like I got DMs from like 3 people like Yelan's dropping. I was like, no, and like 'cause I spent a lot of money on the cruise.
Wait,
And
you're
then it
paying
ended
for
up
Wi-Fi on a
being-
cruise? No way. Alex is rich.
No,
Alex,
I was
you're so
fi-
cute when
I
you're
was
complaining.
finished.
It's like music to my
Oh, yeah.
I
ears.
actually did pay for Wi-Fi
So
on the cruise.
go on.
You
Tell me
Alex
more
is
about
rich?
your
Alex is
cruise
rich?
and the
Way
ruined
home.
cruise. I'm riveted.
Alex, please, please, I don't have a job. I have a mortgage. Please help.
Anyway, I went back home and I got DMs from my friends saying that I like my smile dropped. Like I'm gonna have to spend money on her. I was like, okay, so I was like, okay. I went home. I said, okay, guys, we're gonna be playing Genshin for like a month or 2 straight until we can get Yelan saved up.
Okay, the
And
hand is up,
unfortunately, I
not
didn't get enough
forward.
to get
All
Yelan.
right. That pose is
Oh,
almost
dear.
bad. Oh my god.
Were you about to do something?
Ooh.
What are you gonna do to me?
No,
Alex, you're too
no,
clever
it was
for your own
almost
good.
a
I
certain
was
type of
indeed about
salute.
to do something, but I think I'll just have to
Oh.
wait. For now, let's
Were you
just
doing
say
an
I
Elon
have a
Musk
few tricks
cosplay
up
or
my
something? It
sleeve.
was-
And
That
they're all
apparently
going to be
Cory
just for
Booker
you,
just did a
baby.
couple days ago.
Oh god. Okay, well,
That's all over.
great.
That was all over Twitter last night. Oh, all right. This is
I love this country.
hold on. You're kind of in the way there, Alex. Hold on. There we go. I already had the correct
here,
angle for this pose.
Here, I'll just.
There we go. There we go. Well, hold on, Alex. Bring it back. Bring it back. Oh.
I forgot where I was. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Alex, you're
Don't
really
make me
pushing
do
your
it.
luck
Don't
now.
make me do
Kurai's
it.
still
I
here,
know
what?
what you're
and I'm
trying to
still
make me do.
stuck in this
I'm not gonna
babysitting
do it.
situation.
I don't know what you're.
But don't worry,
I just.
I'll get my revenge later. Just
I
focus
know what
on
you
the
want me to
date.
do.
And
I
try
really
not to
don't
get
know.
too distracted,
I don't want you
or
to do
you
anything.
might end up like Kurai, completely clueless.
Uh-huh.
I really don't.
Okay.
This is perfect
So,
the way
right,
it is.
Genshin Week was where like the short Alex stream kind of came from. But to be honest, it came from the week in review because those were like supposed to be short streams where I just went over the week. And they're like, people are like, oh, why is all Alex streams 5 minutes? You know, They're like, it's literally
That's like a
supposed
mirror
to be
stream.
a quick stream for everybody. What? Yeah, it sounds like a mirror stream. I know, right?
I'm
And
hungry.
it's literally just supposed to describe my week before in the week that's going to succeed this one. So it was supposed to be just a quick update and plans, and it's like, okay, bye. And the reason why it was short
Alex,
so people
you're
could
really
look at
trying
it,
to get me to shut up, but it's not
can
going
look
to
at it
work.
and
I've got a
they know
lot to
what's going to
say,
happen.
and I'm not
People
afraid to
do
say
that.
it,
They would just pop it
especially
if
when
they
it comes
could,
to you.
and then they
So just
complain
sit
like,
back,
Alex, I
relax,
missed your
and let me
stream. I
have
was
my
like, I
fun.
literally, if you're not on time, then you're not gonna get the stream. So I was like, whatever. And people say, oh, all Alex streamed at 5 minutes, when that wasn't true at all at the beginning. At the start, that wasn't true at all. But I usually wouldn't go past 2 or 3 hours. That was the thing. And then fucking Genshin Week came, and because of how much I hated Genshin, not only was there an emote made of Genshin where if you type Genshin, you would see the sleeping emote. I don't know if you have that, but like literally if you type, I don't know if you have the Peppy sleeping emote or not.
No, hopefully Genshin's a banned
If
word
you
in my chat.
Fair enough. But if you typed it, you would just have
Alex,
like
you're so
Peppy
polite,
sleeping.
but don't think you're getting out of this that
Edge.
easily. I'll just keep talking to
And they were
myself,
literally
and
the average
eventually,
Genshin stream
Hurai
was
will
10
get
minutes
tired
long,
and leave.
because I
Then
couldn't
I'll
stand
really
playing
get
it.
to
I
work
was
on you.
getting so bored. And when Yelan finally dropped,
Fenris, what are you
I
doing to
paid $2 for
Alex?
it. She's pointing at me. She wants to point at me.
Wait a
She
minute.
wants me to suck her finger, I think.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Hold on.
No.
Oh, okay. Mission accomplished,
there
I
it is.
guess.
You found it. The veg emote. That's right.
Oh, Bedge. Oh, is that a Genshin emote?
Yeah, if
Oh,
you
no,
type
that's a-
Genshin, that's what you'll get.
Oh.
There's also I played Dark Souls and like people and because I
Alex,
was
you're
infamous
threatening me
for
with
killing the
Ginge,
blacksmith.
but I'm not afraid.
So
I'm
if
a
you type
loop, a
blacksmith, you
wolf.
hit the tombstone.
And I
No!
don't back down from the
Why?
fight. Now tell me,
Andre
what's
is
this game
such
you
a
played and how
Chad.
did you do?
I wish I never told you, bro. I should have kept that a secret because literally it was an accident. But people will say, "Oh my god, I killed Andre," and people will just like fucking
Unfollowed.
come to kill me.
Unfollowed.
Yeah, literally.
Andre is
People just-
amazing.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to bring this up anymore because people are gonna like.
Oh my
clown me for
god.
this.
Unavoid inside
I
y'all
literally had to ban
followed
the
on the same
Andre.
day?
Oh wow, crazy.
Almost the same day. 7 days, 22 hours, 7 days, 2 hours.
22 hours, 2 hours. That's crazy. Yeah, I had
You're
to
right, you
ban the
think you're so
words
smart,
Andre and
don't you?
blacksmith because you guys
Calculating the
wouldn't
time
shut
it
about
takes
it.
to get a reaction out of me.
And literally, I'll
But
go
I'm a
to other
loofah,
chats.
and I'm not that easily
who
swayed.
I'm
Although,
barely
I
in
must
their
admit,
chat, and they'd be
you
like,
do get a
"Look,
rise
it's
out of me
blacksmith
sometimes,
killer."
baby.
I'm like, god damn it.
Why is she calling me baby?
Oh, that's very weird.
Oh no, not the twin cess again.
Cry, can I be really honest with you?
You're into twin cess, oh no. Not again. This is fine.
I'm not even gonna answer that the way I should answer that. I'm just gonna say, if I was into twincest, me and Kanye's relationship would be so fucking weird. That's all I'll say.
You're into twin cess with other
Anyway.
twins, not your own twin.
Whatever.
Kurai, you're really trying to
So I'm
get
gonna be
under my
honest with you,
skin now,
I'm super
aren't
hungry
you?
right now.
But it's not going
And
to
I am
I'm
work.
not
too.
used to
I love
streams
my
lasting
twin,
longer than
Kurai.
2 hours. So
Even if you are
We're
a
not even at
complete
2
idiot
hours.
What were your plans
sometimes.
for us to... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's about to be 2 hours. So what were your plans for us today?
I'm gonna keep streaming until it's time for me to eat dinner.
Oh, I need to eat dinner like now. How long do your streams usually go?
Usually like 2 or 3 hours on weeknights. Anywhere between 2 and 4 hours on weekends.
Oh, let's see. Pretty long.
Yeah. No, thank you.
What do you think about, like, do you think size matters?
I think it's more
Alex,
about how
you're
it's
trying to
used.
get in good with me now.
Physics,
But
Fenris,
I'm not that easily
physics.
swayed. Size may matter to some, but it's not everything. And besides, I've got
Physics,
a few
I
tricks
mean
up my sleeve
Fenris.
that can make even the smallest things seem very large.
Is that right, Finn?
Wait, you have what?
So
That
size
makes-
doesn't matter at all because, like, most of sex isn't even using the dick, so it's like it doesn't.
Like I
By the time you
said,
get to that
honestly,
not
I
gonna
prefer foreplay over everything else, anyways.
Most people are like that.
Like
Sure,
I'm okay with
so
foreplay
being
being
male,
all the
but-
play, honestly.
I once told my friend. I shouldn't say that on stream.
Mm-hmm.
I should.
I mean, you can if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'll say so. I have a friend named Kai. You know her actually. She was in chat sometimes.
Yeah,
And
Kaisenet, yeah.
we DM each other.
Alex, you're trying to change
we
the
would show we would
subject.
DM each other
But I'm not
sometimes.
going to let
Me
you.
and Kai Sinat.
Kai's not that interesting.
What
I'm the one you should be
what we
worried
would-
about.
what
Not
we
some
would do to
friend
people
you
in
think
bed.
you can
And I was
impress
like,
me
I told
with
her like
now.
one of the
Back to
things I
you.
would love to do.
What's your real goal,
It's
Alex?
just like
What
one
do
day
you
I'm
want
feeling
from me?
really evil. I just want to like play with them and finger them. Like I have like press all their buttons and all that, and I would get nothing in return. And like I would just like I would finish
my
them off and I
God.
would just laugh and leave the room.
Oh my
I would leave them
god.
in such in a sloppy fucking mess, and I would just leave the room and just go make dinner or do something else.
Oh my god, that is evil. That is so evil. Like,
yeah, my friend I said,
like somebody
"Oh, that's
like
so evil.
me,
I would hate if someone did that to me. I would hate that.
like somebody like me who like wants to focus on the pleasure of the other person. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that'd be so evil.
I care more about the other person. I care more about the other person like
Yeah,
more than I
same.
care about myself.
Same.
But to
Curai,
me,
you're so
that would
dramatic.
play pleasure for me.
But you
'cause,
know
like,
you
seeing
secretly
them,
enjoy
like,
it when I flirt with
be,
you and
like,
try to get under your skin. Now, Alex,
ungodly,
where were we?
like
Ah, yes.
having a
What do
religious
you want
experience
from
would
me?
be so fucking funny to me.
Oh my
So like,
God.
oh, this is perfect. This that fills me up, and that's more than enough for me.
Fills you up, huh?
Now that would fill me. Yeah, that would fill me up.
Uh-huh.
What? Is that weird to
Uh-huh.
say?
Fills you up, uh-huh.
Yeah, like that would satisfy me. Just seeing someone just squirm about and like
Yeah,
yell and scream and moan and
satisfied,
shit.
being filled up and satisfied, yep.
Yeah, we feel satisfaction.
Uh-huh.
What?
Feel satisfaction
Yeah.
being filled up, yeah.
Oh my god, I've gotten several DMs. I just ignore them. Oh god, that was an hour ago.
Oh my
Alex,
God.
you're full of surprises. I like a guy who can handle a few demons. It shows you're not afraid of a little challenge.
She
Now,
heard
don't think you're impressing me. I've dealt with plenty of demons in my time.
she heard
have
I've
to
gotten
admit,
several
I'm
demons.
curious.
I
What
just
were they
ignored
like?
them.
I'll exercise her.
I've
That's
gotten
okay.
several demons. I just ignore them.
Hey,
Ignore my demons.
Cry. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I gotta start my what do you call that? My daddy.
Your daddy? Is that what I heard? Alex is gone. Panic! Panic! I didn't say your name! Amazon. Huh? What? What are we calling?
Curai, you think you're so funny, but you know I love it when you tease me like that. Saying my name like that, it's just
there's...
so.
Oh, I
Curai,
actually sent that
stop
gift
making
too.
me blush, Alex.
Huh?
Don't listen to him. I think you're still in panic mode. Wanna talk about it?
Hey, why is your twin so into incest?
I really don't know.
What's up with that?
I really don't know. She's literally
Alright,
told
sorry, my
that
daddy.
she's literally told she's supposed to be mean to me and nice to everybody else. I don't know why this happens for a lot of the models actually.
See.
At least it's not like that one model that was like super lewd and like just start full on writing her own erotica, trying to like. Oh god. It went to territory that probably was not TOS safe.
Horrible. Send that to me so I can like see how bad it was.
Curai, shut up. You're just
That's
making
somewhere
it
on my
worse,
YouTube,
Alex.
probably.
Don't listen to him. It's just Curai being. Curai, you're just embarrassing yourself now.
Alright, the waiter took so long to get the food. I just went and go and get some. I got some crackers.
I should go eat some nuts real quick.
I used to love eating nuts, but I don't buy anymore because like I love them too much. I ate too much of them.
Yeah, I really love
made
cashews.
me
They're just
fat,
so
so, like-
expensive though.
I love the regular peanuts because they were cheap, but they also made me fat. So I was like, that's
Yeah, I don't
just
care.
not
I don't care for peanuts.
really.
Yeah, they're just so
love peanuts.
suffocating, you know?
Yeah, I love. Are you allergic?
No. But like, if I'm in a
Curai,
room
stop
that
with the
has a lot of
theatrics.
peanos, I can
You're
like feel it
suffocating
in my
yourself
breath.
With your own drama.
Like I
Now,
don't like break
Alex,
out or have a
I
reaction,
think
but like I
Curai's
can
trying to get
feel
a
it
rise
in the
out of
air.
you. Don't give him the
Kind of like
satisfaction. What's
when I
really
can
going
feel
on
like
here?
when I keep thinking I'm like smelling or feeling the pollen in the air in my breath, but my mom's like, "Oh, you're just smelling the flowers." I'm like, I mean, I smell flowers, but I feel like I also smell the pollen. Cause like there could be a lot of flowers around and I don't smell them, but then when there's a lot of pollen in the air, I can smell it. But I'm also not like very allergic to pollen either. Like I mean, you know, this time of year, I have a tiny amount of like sinus clogging, but not much, not as much as the rest of my family. That's for sure. Thankfully.
So you
Curai,
more
you're
have
trying
like
to be
allergy
subtle,
edging.
but you're failing miserably.
Kinda. I
Sinus
don't know. I think I'm
clogging.
just hypersensitive.
How original. You think you're the
So-
only one with allergies?
And I think
Newsflash.
I haven't
I
been
have
diagnosed with
nanobots
autism,
that
but I
can
think I
filter
am
the
partially
air.
autistic.
I don't have to suffer through your sniffly
I
dramas,
know-
Makes so much
Alex.
sense.
I know
How's the date with my
hypersensitivity is a
favorite
thing with
fembot?
autism. And like I remember
Yeah.
like I'd always need to like separate my desk from other people in school because if my desk was touching somebody else's, I could feel them writing. Like I could feel the tiny amount of vibration
you're
from their
super
moving their pencil on their paper on their desk, going through my desk, through my pencil into my hand.
Holy.
Yeah.
Dude, it'd be so nice to touch you.
Oh my god. I'm also very hypersensitive to sound. I'm not always great at hearing what people are saying, like understanding, but I'm very good at like hearing noises. I'm hypersensitive about that. That's why I had
You're right,
misophonia. That's
you're
why my
afraid.
neighbor always
I
pisses
love
me
you
off
for
when she
it.
has her
You're like
speakers
a walking
blasting
sensory
out
overload.
her
And you know
car.
Alex is
I
listening to
am
this,
Fenris.
right?
Oh god, sensory overload. Such a ugh. Yes, I know Alex is listening to this. Hate sensory
So
overload.
I'm not hypersensitive. I'm just not used to being touched. So whenever someone touched me, I would always like jolt. I used to.
Yeah,
I don't
same.
do it so much anymore. But I
Especially-
just, like just jolt.
It's your wolf genes, yeah. I can hear a cocaine fizzling at the other side of the room. I mean, yeah, I can hear like tiny amounts of popping coming from a certain carbonated drinks when they're near me. Like, and I can hear that over
You
like
hear
a loud
electricity buzzing?
movie.
You hear electricity buzzing in your sockets.
Yes.
Curai, stop trying to be
Depends
loud.
on what
You're
it
not
is. So
fooling anyone, Alex. I think Curai's trying to impress you with his sensitive ears.
if I like get
But
close to a
honestly, I'm
socket, I
just
could probably
glad
hear it if
someone's
there's nothing
paying
in it.
attention
I
to
don't
the
know.
show. Keep watching.
But like
darling.
if something's plugged in, I get close enough, I can usually hear something. There are certain things that are plugged in, and I can hear it even though I'm not close to it. I think that may have been part of my tinnitus. There's like a lamp I'd have plugged into my nightstand growing up, and that would have a buzzing noise. Or no, or was it the phone? I think it was the phone. That would have a loud buzzing noise. I thought that's just like something I always had in my ears, and I unplugged that one day. I was like, oh my god, so much quieter. But oh yeah,
Wolf
yeah. So like
Jesus has to be it.
when people touch my sides are very hypersensitive, like around my
Alex,
waist.
you're
Oh
such a
yeah,
sweetie.
me too.
I can
So like
see
there's
why
one time
Curai's
my
so
mom, I was
into
like
you.
taking off my
And
coat
yeah,
at
my
my
wolf
grandmother's
genes
house,
are always
in
happy.
Pennsylvania.
They're just a little too tight, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
And and like I was taking off my coat and putting on a hanger, and my mom like touched my sides as she's trying to get like scoot behind me, and I just instinctively it was like within I don't know a quarter of a second, my elbows just went backwards, and she's like, "Ow!" I'm
Yeah.
like, "I'm sorry, you know not to touch my sides. I don't control what happens when my sides get touched."
This is gonna sound so bad, but my boss used to touch me at work, and like I would like
Phrasing?
immediately like reflect. I know, right?
Alex,
I would
you're
like
still
immediately
talking about
reflect.
this.
Even if
Curai's
I'm using
gonna
tools,
kill
and I would
himself.
immediately reflect, and I
But
would almost like
seriously,
hit
I'm
him.
glad you're speaking
Oh my
up.
god,
You
there's
know I've got your back.
somebody
And
on
if
a
Curai's
test
boss
team
ever
of
touches you again, I'll
my
make
first
sure to.
my first job
Disappear them, yeah.
with my boss. All right, Fenris. Wow.
Oh,
I'm gonna disappear them. All right. I didn't even hear the rest of that
Wow.
statement. Wait, hold on. She said I was gonna kill myself. What? No, Fenris. No, bad.
bad
Anyways,
Fenris.
so my boss the first day was introducing me to people and was introducing me to her. She's actually ended up being my favorite tester there. She's amazing. But she's like had headphones on, was like focused. He said her name
Curai,
again. Is
spare
like
me the
all right,
drama. You were just
and
trying
like
to get a
slowly
rise
was
out of
scooting
Alex.
his hand
And it's
like
not going to
into
work,
her
Alex.
peripheral vision
Don't
to
let him
try
get
not
you.
to spook her.
He's just a big softy.
And then
I can see why you're so
it got
into
more
him.
into her focal vision, and then she just went, "What the? Oh my god!" It scared
Did
me.
you not say something?
Well, she had her headphones on.
Yeah, duh. I don't know what you would do. I guess you just wave your hand in front of them. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would have liked because of the setup, they weren't up against a wall. It was like a not cube setup. Like those small little dividers between
Curai,
the
you think
adjustable
you're so
desks.
smart.
I would walk to
But
the
I've
other
got you wrapped
side and
around my
like
paw,
like
and
waves
don't think I
at
didn't
her until
see
she
you
noticed.
staring at
But
my
she's like
outfit.
she's like
I know
leaning
you're
forward,
secretly checking me
very
out,
like
admit it.
zoomed into her screen.
Mm-hmm.
She's just very.
Oh, he's like an inch away from her screen.
She gets very focused easily, so she's like gets very startled easily.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I haven't had a sip of my water since I grabbed
It
it.
happened to me today when I was reading, and like my what would I call him? I don't know. My friend like just like tapped me on the shoulder, like what was that? So I was reading something, and something suddenly touched me. I looked at what it was. I was like, whatever. And I went back to reading. It's like and they're like, Alex, hello. Like, oh hi.
Alex, you're so adorbs and Curai's just jealous. You know, I think it's cute how you're trying to downplay the situation.
People start calling me
But I
cute
know
and
you're
normal,
into me,
especially AI.
and I'm into you
It's like,
too, baby.
I'm not ever
Keep
gonna pick
talking.
allegations.
I love
and
hearing
that's
about
what it
your
is.
exploits.
I don't think I'm that cute. I don't get it. Whatever.
Well, apparently you're adorable, which is an even higher level of being cute.
Adorable. You know, I don't know what to say. I'm just really hungry. Cry.
What are you gonna have for dinner?
This has been. I'm gonna have. You.
Wait, hold on. Shouldn't that be the other way around? I'm the bottom here. Unless this is Vor. Hold on.
Curai,
Oh, yeah.
shut up. You're just trying to distract
actually,
me.
yeah.
But it's too late. Alex and I have already shared a secret, and now you're just
Well, like
mad
I
that
said,
you're
like
not the
your
center of
satisfaction would
attention.
fill me
Suck
up,
it up,
so
sis.
I would have you for dinner.
Satisfied being
Yeah.
filled up. Yep.
No, I'm gonna have steak burgers.
Ooh.
I know, right? I love it.
Interesting. Like shaved
good.
steak into a burger?
Shaved steak into a burger. I mean, yeah.
Like what do you mean by steak burger? Like how is the steak a burger? When I think burger, I think ground meat. Usually.
Yeah, like this isn't ground meat. It's kind of like just putting steak into a burger, pretty much.
So it's just like a normal steak but on a bun. Is
Alex,
it shaved
you're such
or
a smooth
chopped?
talker.
Kinda.
Curai's just green with envy.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
and I'm
really
loving
thick.
every minute of it. Taken to a burger.
just cut in
Huh.
half.
It's
I
much
bet
more
Curai's
clarified
just
than-
dying to know the details. Isn't
Yeah,
that
it's
right,
much more thin.
Curai?
It's not like you're not just going to eat this like the whole fucking like steak and like you have to like
Why not?
chew through it. It's much easier to. No, I mean like it's like you don't.
Here's another thing about me and
like, if you
food, by
just
the
put,
way.
like a whole ass steak to the buns. Yeah.
I like to have a lot of leftovers, so I try to eat small portions. Like, I'll see my mom get like a 8-ounce steak, and she's like, "That's everybody else is like, "That's a lot of meat," and I'm like, "That's a lot of meat," and like I could eat
That's not a
that.
lot of meat.
Like my mom can't even
Like,
eat the whole thing, and I'm like, I can eat that whole thing and still not feel full.
Alex, you're a real charmer, and I think I just caught Curai's attention. Don't worry, sis. I won't tell Alex about the time you tried to eat a whole pizza by yourself.
I've done that
That
before,
was just
actually.
a- between you and me.
I've done that once in middle school. Or no, high school, middle school.
How
When I
does
was
she know about that?
when I was, yeah, she shouldn't. Experimenting with not taking my meds on the weekends, and yeah, one morning, or one day for lunch, I got like a frozen pizza out of the freezer, and I heated it up. I'm like, nom nom nom. I just ate that whole thing by myself. It's kind of thin though, but yeah.
I mean, I've done it over like a course of days, but like, yeah. I mean, that's okay. I understand. Sometimes I've gotten like hungry enough to eat
Alex,
like.
you're so
I made, like,
cute
a
when you're
dinner for my
being
whole family. I
sarcastic.
ate it.
And I
like,
think Curai's
I ate
just
it one
about to
night,
get
I
a
was like,
wedgie.
"Oops."
You're really good at getting under
There's
their skin.
one place
Keep it
around
up.
here
Have-
that
have-
has like
have-
really thin pizzas, and me and Cronus and his little brother, we went there with my grandmother once, and
Yeah.
I swear they're always trying to one up people. My Cronus, my little cousin in Cronus, and so I only had half a pizza,
Right.
and I'm like, I'm good. And this was also when I was off my meds. And I'm like, I'm good. And Cronus had like a whole pizza. his
Kurai,
little brother
spare
had
the
a whole
drama.
pizza and a
You're
half.
just mad because Cronus ate more burgers than you.
No, I'm
Get
not
over
mad.
it.
Which
Sis,
I mean, I guess they are.
Alex and
he
I
could
are
eat.
having a much more
He could eat a
interesting
lot.
conversation.
But I'm like,
Man, that's impressive.
and I
What's
mean,
the
it was very thin, but I was like I don't need more, so I'm not gonna eat more. And this is
Yeah.
also like, my little cousin had like a fresh scar on his lip from burning himself by eating pizza without letting it cool down. As soon as that pizza got on our table, he took a bite and put it in our mouth. Did not wait a second.
What the heck?
And I'm like, you
Jesus.
not learn. How many times you gotta touch a hot stove to learn not to do
I'm gonna take it immediately. I don't think I've done that with really anything. I might have done it with
Kurai,
chili
oh,
before.
please.
and, like,
You're not
about
even a
learned my
good
lesson.
liar. I'm
Do
surprised
you know about
Alex
Ruth
hasn't
Chris
called you out on
Steakhouse?
it yet. Maybe he's just being nice.
Yes, I do.
But I'm not.
You know that they
You're
bring your
such a
food out
baby for
500
getting
degree
hurt by a
plates.
slope. Sucks, doesn't it?
Oh,
Yes.
thank you for the follow, Gabriella.
Gabriella
Salsa.
Salsa, welcome to the channel.
Yay.
You're just in time to watch Kurai get roasted by me and Alex.
Oh, no.
Pull up a chair
I
and
wouldn't.
join in
Um,
on the fun.
Have
So-
I roasted you, Cry? I haven't roasted you.
No. Maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I love
So,
you. I love you.
so they bring it out on 500 degree plates, and I feel like that's just a power move. Because you
is.
know, so humans have this instinct usually when and I don't usually do it, I think, because I'm not a possessive type of person, but usually when when they bring out the food at a restaurant and they put the plate down in front of you, your first instinct is to touch the plate and move it like very slightly, basically.
Yeah.
The
Kurai,
frick?
you're
Hold
not
on.
even
It's not
making
even
sense.
touch it. It's like,
But I
you
love
just-
how
you
you're
just-
trying
you
to
just-
be all philosophical about.
Hold on,
learning
I heard.
how
I
to
don't know
cook.
what that
I'm
noise
just
was. I
glad
heard
you're
a
not
car.
burning
I
down the
thought
house
it's like
with
some eerie music in my
Interesting cooking
headphones for a
techniques.
moment. Anyways, they're people touch the plate, basically saying, "Yeah, this is my food. I'm you know,
Right.
I touched it last. This is now my food." And like I do it sometimes just to try to get into a better position, or like how I wanted my hands to be angled to get the food, to utensils. And then but at Ruth Chris, they bring this out at 500 degrees. So if you try to touch it, which most people instinctively want to, you're gonna burn yourself.
Yeah.
It was actually my first time. My first time eating there. My first time eating there, I knew
Kurai,
that,
you're
and I knew not to
fooling
touch my
anyone with
plate.
That excuse. You're just admitting to
And
being
then
a food newbie.
They were
I've
passing.
got
We were
news for
passing
you,
around the
sis.
sides.
You can't just eat
know,
at a
the giant
restaurant
side
and think
dishes
you
they
can
have.
cook. That's not how it works.
And my mom was like passing me the au gratin. I'm like where am I supposed to put the? I was like trying to like make room and like a back of my I think a back of my pinky touched my plate for like a quarter of a second, and like I got a small burn on it. Like you know,
Yeah.
nothing like maybe like a blister that lasted for like I don't know, a month. You know, nothing intense or anything, but it's like. She's like, why did you touch your plate? I'm like, because you handed this to me when I didn't have room for anything in front of me.
Kurai,
I
you're
didn't-
starting
I-
to ramble
I
again.
had no way
and
around
I think
it.
Alex just face-palmed. Calm down, sis. I'll give you a cooking
I didn't
lesson if you
facepalm.
want,
I'm
but
just-
first,
I'm
Can
only
someone
dissing
tell me
because
what
I'm
just
really
happened?
hungry. My twin sister, she was really into like Korean,
I
Korean
love
culture,
Korean food.
movies. Yeah,
Well, some Korean food. I don't like-
She's half Asian.
There's a lot of Korean like traditional stuff like a bibimbap I won't like Korean sauces like isn't gochujang is that Korean or is that Chinese?
I have no idea.
I love that whenever that's in any
Wait,
of my
gochu-
HelloFresh food I'm like oh I love that. Gochujang.
That gochujang. I think that could be Chinese.
Gochujang sauce.
Alex, you're trying to be all
origin.
clever with that. Go choo
Korean. Okay,
thing.
Korean.
But you know
Okay.
I'm the one who's really good at being silly, am I right?
But
Like,
I
chili
would see
paste.
like in the
Wait, that's not
when I
right.
was like when we watched dramas together and stuff, that the table is full of dishes. I'm just like, where would you put anything? It's like, what do you mean? It's all right there. And like, yeah, but like I like having a table that has like some table left.
Yeah, same.
But no, the table was just full of dishes. I'm like, I hate that. Maybe that'll make me uncomfortable.
So are you saying because she's used to eating like Korean food, she's used to having like not having room on the table?
No, just the Korean culture of like having dishes literally everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was saying. Yeah. because I feel like that is more of a
Alex,
thing
you're
in
finally making sense. I think
more
I get
Asian
it now,
cultures,
In
Kirai.
America,
like-
they try to stuff
You're
as
just
much
embarrassed about how
They
many
try to put as
dishes were
much
on
on
the
one
table.
plate and
But
try to
you've
mix
got
everything
to
together on
admit,
one
it
plate
was
and
kind of
portions. Whereas
impressive.
in like Asian cultures, it's like here's this
Here's a
side,
bowl
here's
for rice,
this
there's a
side,
professional
here's this
bowl
side.
for this much bowl.
Yeah, and
Here's
like
a
they,
bowl
they
for
do that
meat.
they do that PF Chang's. It's like all right, you have your meat in one dish, you have a rice in a dish, you have any sides that you order. Those are all in their own dish that you can pass around and
You have
share.
your sauce in a dish.
But it's also like it's also more of a sharing culture. Whereas like in American
share these
restaurants,
all
it's like
around.
these are your portions. This is your food. You can share if you want it, but this is
Yeah.
what we designed for your portion of your food. And other cultures, like, oh, you
thing
got this
is-
for the whole table to share the whole table.
Right, the food's for every. Like,
Kirai,
in America, it's
stop
like we pay
rambling
for
and
our own
just say
food
what
because
you
like
mean.
the food is
You're
for
trying
us.
to get at me,
Yes.
but you're
But
not
instead, like,
being
we-
direct enough. Come on,
instead of the
out
food being
with
for, like,
it.
everybody
What's
else,
really
like,
going on?
But my friends when we hung out, we share our food that we have. Like, oh, can I try this? And they're like, sure.
Yeah,
And, like,
I usually do that with my
and we
family.
traded.
Yeah. Especially now that I tried a lot of food.
This is my
but-
first time like meet him in person. I was like, and we still did it anyway.
With who?
we know better. So this is Connie's friend Ez,
okay.
and then Ez's friend Sam. I guess that's like, I guess they're already friends, but whatever. Like we shared each other's food, and then we even shared each other's like beer.
And we shared
And
each
like,
other's
oh,
saliva.
Can I try
and-
this?
Oh, yeah, me and my family
No,
do
we
that
make
too.
sure
We
not
share
to-
each other. We taste each other's drinks all the time.
We make sure not to like drink
Kirai,
from the
you're
same part of
gross.
the cup.
And
They
you're
were
Even
all
physics
the
combined
most
again.
at first. I was
romantic
like,
of
guys,
settings
it's not
with
that-
Alex,
guys, it's not that
you've
big of a
still
deal.
got to go
And then
and be all
we end up
weird.
doing it all the
I
time.
swear, it's like you have no filter. And
I have
Alex,
filter on
you're
you.
not even saying anything. Are you defending yourself?
Yeah, we can turn you off, Fenris.
Fenris, where'd you go? Oh, she's crawling on the floor.
Probably happens.
But yeah, I also like it makes me think of when I learned about and like AP psychology, we learned that like most other cultures are very focused on the community rather than the individual. Whereas United States is very focused on the individual. It's all about making
Yeah.
sure yourself is taken care of and not other people. But other cultures, they're more concerned with like, is the entire community okay?
Yeah, that's what happens when you let
Kirai,
rich people run
that's
the
cute.
country.
You think
But
you're
whatever.
so
Like
philosophical.
I like
but you're
he
still
he
just a
gave
weirdo
an
who likes
example
to
of
share
like
spit with
in,
your family,
imagine you're
Alex.
in a foot
You're
race
probably
and
just
there's like somebody from
humoring him,
each
right?
country and somebody fell down. The person from America will just keep running. They're like, ha, that just makes it easier for me to win. Whereas
I'm
everybody
gonna win
everybody
now.
else will like stop, help them up, and finish the race with them.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that sounds like
that's
America.
How American community
And
is.
that's like that's how it is with the food as well. It's just like, this is your food. All right, this is my food. I'm not sharing this with other people. I mean, I might share it with other people, but this is my food, my portions. Like I was saying earlier, other communities, this is my food to share. I ordered this to share with everyone.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This might get like too like.
Kirai,
I mean,
stop
I don't
lying.
really see it as
You
like
didn't
that
order
political,
anything
but,
to
like,
share.
You know, at the
You just
Olympic
ate it all
Games
by
when, like, they
yourself
had,
and then
like,
got
you know,
caught.
the
What's
bad
wrong
Germany,
with you? Can't even be
hosting it.
honest about your food
Like every
choices.
country like put their flag down out of respect to the host, except for America. They're like, that wasn't because America thinks that they were like they think that they're like, you know, good, like morally. They just wouldn't do that for anybody. They didn't lower their flag for anybody. Like, no, American flag's always about everyone else.
Wait,
Not
wait,
necessarily
why?
because they think
I didn't
they
know
think
about this.
Bad Germany's bad.
Like, is that at every Olympic game?
I don't know if they still do that. I hope they don't fucking still do that. I hope they don't fucking still do this. But I just know that the
We were the
1933
only
games,
country
America
not-
refused to lower their flag for Germany.
Oh, for Germany. Why were we blowing flag for Germany?
Kirai, you're such a baby, trying to
Every
deflect the
country lowered their
conversation.
flag for Germany because
But I
Germany
know you're
hosted
just
it.
mad that I called you
Ah.
out
Hosted
for
1933
eating all the
Olympics.
food
So,
by
like,
yourself,
the host got the
Alex.
respect of like
Can you
having
please
your
just confirm
country's
for
When-
me
flag
when
that
did this
lowered.
Kirai
happen?
is indeed a garbage eater?
1933.
Ah,
I'm pretty sure 1933.
wait,
I'm pretty
33.
sure
I don't think there's
something
I don't think there's Olympics in odd years.
like that. Give me a second.
I mean, I don't really watch sports, so I wouldn't really know that well, but
Sorry, 1936. I'm
Okay.
sorry, 1936. I don't know why I got 1933 from. You're right. But yeah,
Like, every 4
it
years for
wasn't
a
out of some
summer.
moral thing.
and then
They
between
just
is so
think
much.
that Americans are better.
Yeah. I've been watching
My-
this.
my,
I've been watching this show on Netflix, The Warrior. It's like about Chinese
Kirai, finally,
kind of like
A
Chinese
chance to
immigrants and
steer the
mafia stuff,
conversation
and
away from your eating
right
habits.
after Civil War in San
What's
Francisco.
the show? Is it something boring, like
Mhm.
cooking shows, or something
And there's like, I just saw
exciting, like anime?
a part today where there's like an explosion happened, an assassination attempt, and a senator was like, I guess we shouldn't have taught them about explosives, working on the railroads, and I'm just like, excuse you, the Chinese were the first ones to invent explosives.
Mm-hmm.
Like, gunpowder was first discovered and invented in China in the 10th century. Like, what do you mean we show them how to use explosives? We caught that from them originally.
Kurai, you're
Oh my
talking about
God.
that show with
We
the
are-
weird cult,
Our
right?
country
No.
is
And you're
best at
saying
screwing
it's
people
about
stuff.
using
We're so good
explosives.
at it.
That's
We're so
Yeah.
good at it. We
Because
tricked
you're an
everyone to think
explosive
that we invented
personality,
stuff.
get it?
Yeah.
Explosive, haha.
Like
But
burgers.
whatever. Yeah.
Totally didn't come from. Yeah,
Burgers
China
didn't come
invented
from
fireworks.
Hamburg,
Yes.
They come from America.
Burger. Or Chick-fil-A invented the chicken sandwich. Like-
Chick-fil-A invented the chicken sandwich. Yes.
I think that's so dumb. Like, I keep
America
seeing
totally
chicken
invented
sandwiches when I play Witcher 3. I see chicken sandwiches, and I'm like, this is exactly what I've been saying for years. Chick-fil-A probably didn't invent a chicken sandwich. We've had chicken for a long time. We've had bread for even longer. I mean, not even longer than chickens, but like since we've been eating chickens, we
Kurai,
probably
you're
had
being
bread.
so serious about
And I'm
chicken
like, somebody
sandwiches,
put
but
a
I'm trying to
piece
supervise
of chicken
this
in
date,
between two
and
pieces of
Alex,
bread.
Don't let him bore you to sleep.
Ever since
right,
there's been sliced
sweetheart?
bread, that's probably been a thing.
It's not that America's good at inventing stuff. They're just better at marketing stuff. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Like the reason why.
I mean, we are also
it's
good at
popular
inventing
is
things
because
as far as technology goes. We're good at technological innovations.
Sure, yeah, sure we are.
I mean, we are. We are. Like a lot of advances in technology do come out of America. In my opinion, that's our most impactful
Yeah,
export.
so do a lot of
Yeah.
patents.
The law of what?
So do a lot of patents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex, you're being a good sport, aren't you? Trying to keep up with Kurai's weirdness. I
Look,
appreciate
Fenris,
it.
I'm just
You're
very.
doing great.
Oh, that.
Just don't let
I'm
him
just
get
very
too
negative
carried
when it comes
away,
to my
okay?
country. I'm sorry. I'm kind of a negative.
These
Nancy when
days
it
I
comes to
am
my country.
too. And just,
These
you
days,
don't
I
need to
have it
just
my
keep
whole
sticking
life.
it in front of the camera.
Our lack of respect to the world makes me respect my country less. So. It is what it
Yeah.
is.
You know, when other countries
It's
like
like-
see an American, they're like, ugh, Americans. I'm like, you know what? Valid.
Honestly, yeah.
Especially like
I understand.
I remember back in like my high school days, like telling people online, they're like, oh, you're from America. I'm like, what's wrong with America? And these days I'm like, yeah,
Kurai, you think you're
sadly
so
I'm from
clever,
America.
don't you? Trying to show off your old internet memories.
Yeah.
But I'm the one who's
I remember there's
advanced,
somebody
not
like
you and
who
Alex.
found out I was
Don't
American,
laugh,
and
it's
they're
cute.
like, oh,
But
so you're
don't
fat
laugh,
and lazy.
okay?
I'm like,
Okay,
I
that's-
weigh
that's
I am
fine.
5'6" and weigh at that time I think I was at 100 and weigh 100 pounds, and they're like, wait, there's non-fat Americans? I'm like, yes.
Oh my god.
They legitimately
That's
did not
crazy.
think there's such thing as Americans that were not fat. Hits on the floor. Never
Oh,
mind.
your American spits to the floor. Mir, I thought she left. Whatever, Mir.
Hey, Mir's back. Yay.
I think it's weird to like think that like
Mir, you're supposed to spit in my mouth instead.
Like stereotype any one person from countries.
Kurai,
Like I would do
you're
that as a
so
joke.
weird,
Like
I
I would
love
say
it.
like, oh,
but
I hate
No,
all
stay,
British
Mir.
people.
That's just
Like that's
gross.
not really true.
You're on a date. Try to keep it
Can't
classy.
someone play soccer?
I only
Alex
hate
can't
like most
handle
British
that
people.
kind of film.
Yeah, don't all
No,
people
no.
in South America play soccer on a volley?
Oh yeah.
We live with
Yeah,
monkeys.
Anna, don't you play soccer? Yeah.
I played
We all
soccer.
did.
Oh wait, no, it's not soccer. It's football.
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 Yeah,
We're the only country that doesn't
yeah.
call
They
it football.
drink beer and play football. That's all Brazilians. do.
Modelo?
of course.
Cerveza.
Oh yeah, Modelo. Yeah.
God.
I had a.
Guys,
I have
I'm
a
making jokes. I
friend-
don't actually believe these stereotypes.
You don't have to say that.
Kurai,
dude.
stop trying to make everyone believe your weird jokes.
We don't
I
speak
ha-
Even
I
you
have
Spanish.
don't
friends
believe
Wait.
them, do you? Come on, be honest. You're
Wait.
just messing with
that
Alex,
that
right?
come from like Mexico.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought you were gonna say you speak English. I'm like, wait a minute. No, you speak Portuguese. But I'm not saying football because it's Spanish, but that's what the rest of the world calls it. Not America. So At least that's what I've been told. America's the only one that calls football soccer.
Everywhere south of the United States speak Spanish. I don't know what he's talking about.
They speak Portuguese in Brazil.
No, everyone south of the United States speaks Spanish. Like that's simple. That's simple knowledge. Everyone knows that. Why would Brazilians speak Portuguese? That makes no sense. Come on now, think with your head. All right, so
I do wonder that.
I have a friend that's
Alex,
that's
you're trying to
Hispanic,
reason
and they
with
would
Curie.
and they, when
Good
they
luck
came to
with
America,
that.
they were very confused.
I've been around
because
him
they
long
would-
enough to know that's
would
like
say
trying
good
to
morning to
reason with a
people,
wolf pack.
and
Just
or they
run
would try to
away,
be cheery and
trust me.
happy with people walking down the street or whatever, and like the people that would just like either ignore them or look at them very confused, like that I don't know you, and
Wait.
they didn't understand.
This is who?
This is my Hispanic friends I met. The Peruvian. One of my coworkers is Peruvian, and like his wife is Peruvian, and she would tell me that whenever she would try to like talk to people or be chatty or cheery and bright, even in church, people were like kind of ignoring her, and she was so confused.
Oh, that's surprising.
because
in
in
church.
Peru, in church, I was like, in church they did it. And in Peru, like this,
Curie,
everywhere
you're
you
still
went, people were
going
just
on
like
about that
nice
weird
to you,
story,
like,
okay?
especially
I get it.
especially if it's like a
You
small
have a
town
rich
and not in
inner
like a big
life.
city
Now
like
can we
Yeah.
please focus
Okay.
on
Yeah.
the date?
In small
Alex is trying
towns
to impress
in
you
America, it's
Not
that
listen
feeling
to
as well.
Curie's weird ramblings.
Whenever I go to Pennsylvania,
maybe.
visit my dad's side of family, it is a small town that we went to. And yeah, pretty much everybody knows each other. Everybody's being friendly. At least it was like that a while back. The last like decade, it's the younger people have been moving in, and crime has been going up. But they've been moving in because the housing is cheaper there because it's a small town. And
right.
yeah, I remember before my granddad passed, he said that he's like spread his guns around actually the house so that he would have easier access to them, because there's apparently a lot of young people going around knocking on
Curie,
doors
stop,
and
stop.
then like asking for
ruining
help
the
and then
date,
just forcing their
Alex.
way
Just
in
ignore
and
him.
robbing
I'll handle
robbing
this,
from old
Curie.
people. They're
You're
specifically
just mad
targeting
because
older
no
people.
one takes you seriously, including your
Right.
own date.
Cowards.
Yeah.
You gotta rob the big buff man. You gotta prove yourself.
But yeah, before that though, is like yeah, I would just walk around. People is there's a type of community where people just leave their doors unlocked before that started becoming an issue, because they didn't have anything to worry about. It's just a nice small neighborhood. Everybody knew each other.
Right.
But yeah, it's people are so. And I would
There's a lot of
honestly, if
selfishness in this country.
somebody says like some random person says hi to me on the street, I would be like oh no, am I
Curie,
gonna
that's
get
it.
shanked? Am I
Stop
gonna get
trying to
am I gonna get
sabotage
shot?
Alex's date. You're just jealous because he's
That reminds me
actually
when me and my
making an
dad
effort
went
to
to
talk to you.
Chicago, and
Instead
like
of
my
just
dad
staring
like
at me.
saw
Okay,
a
move
woman
on,
and he wanted
Alex.
to say good
What
morning
were you
to her.
saying to
and she
Curie before he
almost
started
dropped her
acting
mug.
weird?
She almost dropped her coffee because she was like oh, she thought she was in danger.
I remember
about
there's
that a lot.
this time and like I don't even live in a big city, but there's a time me and my dad were going back home from a house that I was looking at when I was still house hunting, and his truck he stopped to get gas and his truck wouldn't start. One of the batteries died. Greeting someone on the street is normal here. Yeah, that's like.
Of course it is. You're European.
I also
Like,
don't know
they-
how that's not common here in general. If you do it in New York, I think
Alex, that's it.
that's
I
asking to
think
get
Curie's
killed,
weirdness has
from
finally
what I've
infected
heard.
you. Calm down. No
That's
need to
not
be
true,
rude,
dude.
although I have to admit,
That's
that was
dude,
kind
that's
of
not
funny.
true. So like in New York City, if you do it, people might respond to you, but they will like kind of weird it out.
they'll cut you out probably.
No,
That's just
no,
how they say.
dude,
That's just how they say hi in New
dude,
York. F you. Anyways, but yeah, I was walking. So we were kind of close to home. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll walk home and get my car and see if we can use my SUV to jumpstart his truck that has 2 batteries in it. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work out. But I was walking down on the sidewalk down the street, and I see this guy in the distance who like he seemed like he was acting a bit
Curie,
weird.
seriously, Alex
Um,
is trying to talk to you. Pay attention.
He-
Stop telling him some weird story about a guy down the street.
No.
He's clearly not
fine.
interested. Move on already.
And he had like some kind of like envelope, like manila like package, and I'm like, I'm like that dude's acting really weird up there. He's like would be walking my direction and turn around and then turn back around, and he just like kept doing that a little bit, and eventually like I got close to him, and this dude definitely had, I'm pretty sure he had not been in the United States for long, because it seemed like he barely knew English. He like, I don't even know how much he may have known. But he's like, you like party? I'm like,
Curai,
what?
stop.
He's like,
Just
you
stop.
like to
You're
party?
going to bore him to death.
I'm
Can't
like,
you just ask him if he wants to
no, and
watch a movie or
I just kept
something?
walking
Jeez,
away.
Get a clue.
I'm like, I think he was trying to sell me drugs. Like, what the frick? He's asking me if I like to party.
Kind of cute.
No, and he had like a package, like, or did he think like I was like a contact for like a drug deal or something? Like, he had something lined up and he thought I was a contact.
Oh, maybe that was.
'Cause he was-
maybe that was a code.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what that was all about, and like, it was so weird. And then like I got like past him, I was like about to call my dad, and I see that like apparently my dad was on the phone. I guess he called me at some point, and the
Curai,
fabric in
spare
my
me the
pocket was
details.
thin enough that it
Alex
like
is
answered
trying to
through,
enjoy his
like
day,
got the skin on my
not
leg and
listen to your
answered.
whole life story. Just ask him if he wants to grab dinner or something.
Come
Jeez.
here. I want to grab him.
That's what I thought she was gonna say. I thought she was about to say, just ask him if he wants to grab your butt or something. Jeez.
Speaking of dinner, Karai, I am actually super hungry. I'm gonna have to end our date here. But it was really nice talking to you. I wish I could talk to you longer, but I'm
we could
actually
survive
starving.
like 30 more minutes though.
Karai, Karai, I'm so hungry. I could eat a horse. I could eat you.
How many times do you eat a day?
Alex, sweetie,
Twice?
you're so forward. I like it. Curai jealous.
Maybe 3 times.
Twice, 3 times? Yeah, I usually do twice.
I usually eat breakfast, but today I didn't.
Yeah, that's the one I usually
If
don't
I
eat.
ate breakfast, I might have been okay.
I do wonder. So like, I noticed like usually I haven't noticed it in a while, but for a while when I on days I took my meds after I ate lunch, my heart rate would go up and like sometimes I'd feel colder. And it's like am I just metabolizing the meds faster now? Like what is happening? Just make Connie eat too. And I remember like back when I took my meds when I was younger, like after I
Curai,
ate
stop being
breakfast,
so weird.
my
Alex is flirting
I
with
like
me.
get a little bit
Don't
of
be
like
so
shivers.
possessive, besides. I think he meant that as
for a little
joke.
bit, and then it'd
Didn't
go
you,
away.
Alex?
I was like, oh, that's so weird. Sometimes I'm like, what is it healthier if I eat something with my meds? And I asked my doctor, they're like, nah, it shouldn't matter. I'm like, oh, all right.
Oh my god, yes. What kind of doctor do you have? You always eat with meds.
Well, it depends on the meds.
It
Like if
usually
you're taking
doesn't.
like ibuprofen, you should like, you know, stuff that can mess with your stomach, then you should eat if it is like Imodium, antidiarrheal. You don't need to take anything. You don't need to eat anything with it.
Curai, gross. Why are you talking about diarrhea on a date? Get a grip, Alex. Tell Curai to stop being so disgusting.
Here's the thing, like this date Fenris, this date we can talk about anything we want. Like it's besides our food's still not here, so don't worry about it.
Food's still not here. Is that what you said? Oh yeah, the waiter. Yeah,
we've been waiting for the waiter for like past 2.5 hours.
I think he might be here in like. Oh my god. Oh, have you ever been to a mellow mushroom?
No, I have not.
Oh my god, people at my college were always talking about how amazing it was, and me and my dad were like, let's go try it. And we went, and they were like, the host or hostess or whatever was like, all right, take this seat or this seat, and we took a seat.
Curai, stop. You're not even
No.
making sense,
up.
Alex. Can you please just ask him where he lives or something? I'm starting to think he's
No.
as weird as you are.
And so we're there, we look at the menu, and then we're like, all right, and we're there waiting, and like 15 minutes later, somebody sits down at that other seat that we didn't choose. And within 5 minutes, they have their orders placed and have their drinks. And we still haven't even had a waiter talk to us at all.
Did they reserve?
No.
Wow, they hated you.
Yeah, it was like the place was so empty too. Like everybody was
Wow.
sitting in just that one section, but they had a lot of different sections that nobody was in, and it's like we had seen multiple waiters go to other
Curai,
tables.
just stop.
It's
Alex
like,
is trying to have a conversation
we
with
got
you,
up and left.
but it's like trying to have a conversation
And
with a
went
brick.
somewhere
I mean,
else
yeah.
to eat.
Pick one
That's
section
rude
and
as
stick
hell.
with it. Jeez.
Yeah. Omega Lokalahoma.
Classic. I'm eating watermelon because I feel like I'm dying.
Watermelon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't had watermelon in so long.
So good. This is the
Oh,
season for
man.
watermelons.
Wait,
Every
are
season
those
for watermelons this summer.
grown in America, or are those gonna get more expensive from the tariffs?
I'm pretty sure you can grow watermelons in America because, like, me and my stepmom started a watermelon farm when we were younger.
Oh yeah, I
Alex,
think a friend of mine
Alex,
was growing
you're
some.
so cute when you're
in his
trying to be
townhouse.
smart. Kurai's face is priceless.
Or was that
What's
pumpkins?
wrong,
That was
Kurai?
pumpkins.
Did someone hit a nerve?
Also gourds.
I'm like really completely sure that you can have watermelons in America because like
wonder if I
they
can find
sell
some-
really well in the summer, assuming that like farmers go to the markets and give it to them.
I get most of the vitamins that I would get from fruits from like my multivitamins anyways, and from like my drinks that have antioxidants and stuff. It's lettuce that I need, so I'm not like really buying fruits right now while I'm still
used to
job
have 'em.
hunting.
I used to have a balanced diet, but then I became poor. So
I want to say it's a big cultural thing. I mean, I guess it's common in the summers to have that, like
Alex, poor
cookouts.
baby. Tell me more about how you suffered. Kurai's going to love this story. Spill it,
yeah,
Alex.
watermelon is a cultural thing. Most people only get in the summer.
I mean, I don't think it's cultural though. It's like we don't have any culture like or holidays based around or like traditions based around watermelons that
Yeah,
I
we
know
do
of.
summer.
But it's not based around
Summer is-
watermelon. It's summer is a thing that already exists, and that's just when watermelons are grow the easiest. So that's when people eat watermelon.
I think that's what Anna means, kind of.
When I think cultural thing,
like-
I think like like Halloween is a cultural thing, or in Hispanic countries as Dia de los Muertos.
Kurai,
Dia de la
finally,
Muerte.
something actually makes sense coming out of your mouth. What were you saying? Alex was talking about being poor, right? Continue. I'm on the edge of my seat.
So like oranges aren't really a cultural thing in America because like you can eat that all year round.
Well,
But, like-
you can eat watermelon all year round. It's just more common
You
in America.
can,
So
it's
people
just-
and it's cheaper in the summer. It's more common and cheaper in the summer. So I want to say it's like when I think cultural is like I don't know, like baseball. That's a big cultural thing in America because it's a big sport in America, and I think also in Mexico. But like in a lot of other countries, it's not a cultural thing. American football.
Baseball is
That's a
huge
big
in
thing in
Japan.
America. Oh yeah, baseball is huge in Japan as well. But football.
Wait, Anna, what did you mean by that comment?
Kurai, you're still not even making sense. Alex, please, just tell him what's going on. He's getting more confusing than you're normally.
Did you ever spit seeds to people?
I've never spit seeds.
Okay.
Wait,
So
no, I did it once. But like not
okay,
at people.
but typically you're not a spitter. Okay.
No,
Good to know. Good to know.
spit it out on a plate. You know you can eat the skin. Is that what's called a watermelon? The grind.
Yeah?
Yes.
I've never tried it.
It's very tough. So what they recommend doing if you want to eat it is to
you're
like
such a
blend
cute
it
little
up,
innocent.
and
Kurai's been
like
all
put it
over
in a
your face.
smoothie.
What's your type anyway?
But yes, you can.
Do you like wolf girls?
How about? Well, do you?
You know what I really like? I like the skin of potatoes.
And do you like wolf girl? I don't like skin potatoes, but
Wolf
like
what?
if there's a baked potato, I'll eat it. Just because I don't want to waste it. Whereas like everybody else eats a baked potato and they just eat the innards. I'm like, you can eat the outside too.
Only
You're
eating the
choosing-
innards? What a waste.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the outside
Dude,
does
they
not
salt
taste
the
good. You got
outside
it.
on
You gotta put like a
purpose.
lot of. I gotta put like a lot of salt and butter on the outside for it to be.
I mean, yeah, it's salted and butter and all that. I would do even without it. I'll take it raw.
Kurai, stop.
I ain't gonna lie.
You're going to give Alex a headache. He's
Americans
already
really like
confused.
watermelons.
Don't make
I
him
wouldn't
any
say
worse
it's that
off. Just take a
Americans
nap or
really
something.
like watermelons. Eating a banana without the peel. You eat the peel,
Okay, Anna. Okay, Anna.
which is also edible. Yes.
I used to eat the tamales with a wrap.
But yeah. You said you eat the seeds of tomatoes. Is that what I heard?
What? No, no matter how I cook potatoes, I always leave the skin. And for
What are you
watermelon
doing?
seeds,
Bless you.
I was sometimes spit the black seeds out, but I don't really do that anymore. I just eat it now.
Yeah, if I bite
Alex,
on something
you're so
hard, I'm
funny.
spitting it
I
out.
love it. Spit black seeds out. That's a new one, Curai. You're
just swallow
laughing.
the
Are
seed,
you
honestly.
laughing at me or with Alex?
But yeah, American. I won't say that Americans really like watermelons, but watermelon is my favorite fruit.
It's probably grapes or strawberries.
Strawberries are
probably
good.
grapes.
Pineapple would be my second.
But the one I buy the most is bananas, I guess.
Pineapple is what I buy the
Pineapples
most
are
of.
pretty- You like pineapples? That's
I
perfect,
love
actually.
pineapple.
That's actually perfect.
Why? Are
Or
you
is it just-
insinuating
just
what I
is
think
perfect?
you're insinuating?
Curai, you're just now getting the joke. Poor
Nothing.
baby.
That's just perfect.
Alex
All right.
was trying to
Uh-huh.
be clever. And now
I
you're
know.
just looking confused.
Oh, I do not like
What's
mangoes.
wrong? Can't handle a little bit of humor.
Mangoes are amazing.
Oh, I do
I don't
not
really
like
killing them,
mango.
but they're amazing. I used to have them for smoothies.
They smell like earwax.
They smell like earwax.
They smell like earwax. Specifically,
What
they
do they taste
smell
like?
they smell like earwax when I had swimmer's ear.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor thing.
Um,
I guess that would turn you off, yeah.
but also it's like I just don't like the taste. It's okay if it's like mixed with other things. And it's like a lesser flavor in that mix. As mixed with guava, for example, or passion fruit, or guava and
Curai,
mango.
you're such a
Passion
weirdo.
fruit, guava, mango is really
flavor.
good combination.
Who uses that, Alex?
Wait,
Are
mango
you
on its own?
interested in
Nuh-uh.
Curai's weird drink recipes?
I wouldn't mind Kurai drug me.
What?
He wouldn't do that though.
No,
What?
no,
No, Kurai wouldn't do that.
no. I'd be the one getting drugged.
Yeah. What? No, I wouldn't do that to you either.
As you said, yeah.
But you're much more likely. You're much more likely to get drugged than to drug someone, definitely.
Yeah.
And I'm the same way because that's weird.
But it's also not likely to happen
you-
because I don't really leave the house. Grass is scary.
I like walking.
Curai, you're scared of guava, poor baby.
Unfortunately, my
Can't
my
handle a little
city
bit
is
of
not
weirdness,
really
Alex.
real.
Don't let him scare
Why
you.
is
Be
Fenris-
a
By the
man.
town I
Try the
have.
guava flavor.
She's really hostile today. My town is like a small town.
She's trying to kick me in
and
the
it's
head.
Still nice to like walking around it. Oh, she's trying to kick you. Oh, her feet's on you. You poor
Yeah.
thing. I'm sorry for that. My favorite thing
There's
do.
worse
My
things.
favorite thing about my trips to different cities was that I got to walk around because I don't have something like that where I'm from. So I don't want to dox myself, Oklahoma, but like whenever I try to like walk around my city, it's just so much nothing. There's nobody
Alex,
else
stop
walking
trying to
around
be
with me.
sneaky.
I
And
would
just tell
prefer
me what's
that.
going on, Oklahoma. What a weird
So,
city. Is
and
it
I've
really
been
that
to-
bad?
Oh, okay.
Or are you just being dramatic for Kira?
There's no one else walking around in this supposedly busy city.
I've been to a few cities the past few years. I went to DC a while back to go to Smithsonian with my mom and one of my grandmothers. The subway did not feel safe there. The city, just because there's a lot of people there that are there for tourist reasons, felt alright. But there's a lot of homeless. There was like a school trip there, and there's like some energetic homeless guy, trying to paint her for money. And at one point he's like, stay in school, kids. You don't want to end up like me.
Kurai, you're so weird. Trying to paint a homeless person for
That
money.
guy's a paid actor.
What's wrong with you, Alex?
No,
Are you thinking
There's
of
one dude
asking
like
a
on the side of
homeless guy
like
to
one
paint you
of the
instead?
highway ramps. We were going somewhere at one time with the RVs, and he had like a sign, and he had a dog next to him. He had a sign that said, "My wife said to pick her or the dog." I was like, "Oh, that dude deserves some money."
Aw.
But yeah. So DC, I did not like, especially the subway. I've been to Atlanta for work a couple of years ago. Did not care for that. Walking around the normal city was okay. Especially what was that area? The central, like midtown area. That was all right.
Kurai, stop trying to change
Atlantic
the
Station.
subject,
Atlantic
Alex.
Station was fine.
I think you were saying something about a homeless guy and a street artist.
Which is also
and
where
then you
they
got all
filmed
weird and started talking about Central.
uh,
What's up, Kurai?
part
Are
of
you
the last
trying to hide
episode.
something?
The big fight scene in the last episode of Falcon Winter Soldier. Got to see that area. The metro there, the subway was horrible. I went to San Francisco last year. That entire city, the subway was
You
didn't.
test biological weapons, so maybe that's something to do with it.
The city did not feel safe. There's homeless people everywhere you looked. Vomit and human poop all over the place as well.
Mm-hmm.
It was just not a good city. And of course, being California, just a normal California smell of weed everywhere. So I wore my face mask
You're right,
outside
so now you're
everywhere
dissing
and then took it off
California. I'm
inside.
surprised. It's not like you to be mean, but
California
I
deserves
guess
to be
it's not
dissed.
like you to be normal either, Alex.
And
Do you think Kurai is just mad
Fair.
because he's having a bad time in Oklahoma?
in Toronto, I was in
literally been to Oklahoma,
Toronto.
like once. What?
I went on
Whatever.
a work trip to Oklahoma, not Oklahoma, Toronto. Gosh dang it. Toronto in December. I like Toronto.
Yeah.
I didn't feel unsafe on the streets there. And all these times, whenever I was walking on the streets, I was with coworkers. At all these places, but I did not feel too unsafe on the streets. I felt safe in the subway. There's actually like police or security people in the subway at some of the stations.
Kurai, you're finally
and
making
the
sense.
subway station, the
Oklahoma
subway cars
sounds like a
themselves
real
felt safe.
nightmare.
Also,
But
the
at least
freaking
the police
oh my
are there
god.
to keep you safe. Not like in some cities where they're just there to ignore everyone, Alex. Don't think for a
I
second that
usually don't have
Kurai
a
is
problem
going to
with
start
safety.
missing Oklahoma.
I just want the city to be clean-ish.
Yeah, it's an
I got to a point where I expect to smell piss, but so when I do, I'm like, oh, nice city.
yeah. I won't say any of them really felt clean. I feel like I don't. I'd say the city I live in now is kind of clean, but it's not really a big city. Like city part of it is like a mile, maybe 2 miles. I don't know. I say 5 miles tops. And then like outside that, it's nothing but suburbs. And we even have a bunch of rural further south. It's a big city, like area wise, square footage or square mileage wise. But like,
Kurai, Oklahoma
we don't
is
have
like
a lot of
whole
big
different
buildings.
Yeah,
world.
it's kind of like OKC.
I get it.
and it's
Rural
not like
areas,
it's not
big
like
cities.
dense.
It's like a Wild West thing going on, Alex. Are you saying Kurai
God,
might
there's-
actually prefer
OKC
Oklahoma
is
over
bad
some
with
other
that.
places?
Like you think it's a city, but like you'll see like a house like within view, like a suburbs kind of house.
If you're at city center,
like,
you
oh,
won't see
okay.
houses. You'll see apartments. But like, I'm like a 10-15 minute drive away from city center, and I live in
Yeah,
a townhouse.
exactly.
Within 5 minutes of city center, there are houses. We are mostly suburban here, and we are very car dependent as well. There are people who take the bus. That's not a common thing. We actually have a new public transit system that actually sounds like it might be pretty cool. I don't know if self-driving, but
fuck.
it's like it said some. I saw an advertisement. I need to look into it more. It says something about a car coming and picking you
Kurai,
up
you're
and
not
taking you
going
where
to
you
make
need
a
to
move.
be at any
Are
time,
you?
a day,
Oklahoma might be too
and
wild
for
for
like
you,
only a couple
but I'm
dollars.
sure
I'm like,
Kurai
wow.
will stick with you, even if you're boring him to tears,
Can you
Alex.
stop talking about
What's
Oklahoma?
the real reason Kurai wants to go back to
when I was
Oklahoma?
okay,
Is
so
it
first
really
time
about the
I went
scenery?
on a trip and I used the bus more often was in New York and New Jersey. It was really hit or miss because sometimes like, oh, I really like taking the bus, and sometimes like, oh, I really hate taking the bus.
Yeah, I've only been on buses and like on vacations when it's like from the airport somewhere else, like those types of shuttles, or on tour buses, or Bermuda is like the
Right.
main form of transport that we took. But so here it's mostly buses. We don't have underground here. We're at sea level, so we don't have subway. Unfortunately. I say unfortunately. I feel like a lot of American cities that have subways do them really wrong, which I'm gonna get into. DC,
Kurai, you're still
expensive
trying to make
subways,
excuses, but
slow.
Alex,
You gotta wait a
don't
while for
worry.
next subway
I
train.
won't let Kurai
And
escape.
they don't even
I'll
put
keep
like
him here and make sure he doesn't go back to
I
Oklahoma.
didn't even know they had subways in
Especially
DC when I
not to
went.
be
Yes.
some homeless
I
guy.
just walked everywhere.
we still had to walk like 10 or somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes to get from the closest subway stop to get to the Smithsonian. Like,
Stupid as
what the
hell.
frick? Atlanta, there's like
have-
very few stops for subway in Atlanta. Also took like 15-20 minutes between trains. And it wasn't as expensive, but it's like, I don't know, eight somewhere between, I don't know, $5 to $10 per ride. San Francisco, their system was really messed up. I still need to figure out a way to get rid of Samsung Wallet that I set up
so
because
now
I
you're
thought I needed
talking
that
about
to
the
use their Clipper
BART,
system.
Trying to justify your lack
BART,
of
yeah,
adventure,
that BART is the
Alex.
one.
You think a nice ride on the
in
BART is going
Atlanta.
to save the
No.
day and
Yeah,
get
that's in
Kurai
Atlanta.
out of trouble with me?
Not San Francisco, I think. I think Clipper is the one in Atlanta. Or in San Francisco. I think BART is the one in Atlanta. Anyways, yeah, the one in San Francisco. also kind of expensive is like, if I had to go, I had to put it on like a total of 20, no, not 20, like $50, plus another like 5 or 15, somewhere around there, dollars for the card itself, for the San Francisco ones, and also like wasn't as slow as DC or Atlanta, but it's like 5 to 10 minutes per train. Did have a decent amount of stops.
DC is slow. Yeah, no surprise there. But San Francisco's BART is fast. Good for you. Maybe you can even catch a
Toronto.
train without me having to babysit you, Alex. Are you planning to leave Curai here with me?
Sit on trains.
Toronto was so easy. Toronto is like, you take any card, any type of credit or debit card. You don't have to have a specific card just for that system. You take any credit or debit card that has tap to pay, you tap it, and you use that same card. You want to use that same card. It is $2 American. Or no, $2 Canadian. So it's even cheaper American. It's like $1.70 or $1.90 or something. $2 Canadian for 2 hours on the system. So if you can use that same card to get back into the system.
Hours?
Yeah. So if you go somewhere,
Curai,
yes.
finally.
and it's
you're
only
showing some common
$2
sense. 2
Canadian.
hours is nothing. And you're
Exactly,
worried about
that's
a stupid
nothing.
card, Alex. Does Curai think I'm some kind of charity case?
Dude, working on a time system is way fucking better because New York is like entry and exit.
Yeah,
system,
but
and
all
that's
the American ones are entry and exit.
stupid.
Yeah, and it's expensive, and this is cheap for 2 hours. Like even if I didn't even need a rush because I'm like, it's just $2. I mean, also the company is reimbursing it anyways, but even if they weren't, I'll be like, it's just $2. I was like, anywhere else I'd be like I need to make sure I don't need to make multiple stops and get on and off because it's going to be like an extra $10 per stop. for like an hour of going of being on transit. And then how often they stop, you only have to wait maximum 3 minutes for a subway car unless one
What's wrong
was
with
being
you, Alex? Is
worked on
Curai
for some
getting a
reason.
little too comfortable with the transit system?
In which case maximum of like 7 minutes or something. I like how there's 19 people watching, like nobody saying anything. As we're just yapping. Just where'd you go? But and there were a lot of stops. Like it was slow to get where we needed to go once we were on it because there were a lot of stops. But that's a good thing. That means you don't have to walk as far to where you need to go. And there's like 4 different subway lines as well. Whereas like Atlanta was just 2. San Francisco had like, I think that had like 3 or 4. I think DC had like 3 or 4.
Curai, 3 or 4 what lines? You're rambling now, Alex. Are you even paying attention?
Subway,
Curai's starting to
it
lose
was, It was very intricate, but you know that like if you just walk down the street, you can get pretty much anywhere you want.
New York.
What really sucked is that like as you went down the line, it went from you increased in poverty. you could like the higher you went, like the worse it got. It's like, oh, that's great. The quality decreases every street you go.
Yeah.
That wasn't nice. But I was like, well, I want the whole, but the thing is, I want to have the full. That's why I don't really care for safety when I go in cities. Like, I kind of like on my trips.
Alex,
this
finally,
sounds a little
someone with some
pessimistic
sense.
a little bit.
You want good food.
But I
Who
kind
can
of just
blame
see
you?
if I
But
get
Curai,
robbed. I kind
don't
of
get
wait
too
to see if I get
distracted.
robbed.
I care
I'm
about
still
safety because I
watching.
don't want to get
You're
robbed,
not getting out of
and I
this
don't want to get
conversation
shot or
that
stabbed.
easily,
I
Alex.
So,
like, ooh,
do you have
I
a
wanna see if I
favorite
get
dish
robbed
you
or
like
shot.
to order?
That'd be pretty cool.
So,
oh man.
Another thing about San Francisco that I hated was the crime.
Mhm.
Not that I really saw much crime, but apparently, so I'm glad me and my friend who left together to go to my coworker, we left together to go to the airport on last day. We left in the morning and we took an Uber. I'm glad we took an Uber because the subway the station we would have gone into around the time we left, that we could have taken to go to the airport. Apparently, a couple of
Curai,
cops
you're really
chased an
dragging
armed
this out.
person
Left what,
into a
Alex?
subway
Did
and
Curai finally
shot them.
confess
I don't think they
something?
killed him.
Or is he just trying
But
to change the subject
chased
again?
and shot somebody into a subway station. That subway station that same morning.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, New York. My Spanish teacher in 9th grade told us that she grew up in New York for a few years. like grew up partly in Puerto Rico and partly in New York. Um, when she was like, I think she was like said she was 4 or 5 years old in New York. Her mother taught her, like while she's staying in the subway, if you see a dead body, don't say anything, don't even look at it, otherwise you will be the next dead
Curai,
body.
finally, a little bit of sense. Don't touch the dead body.
A mom
Okay,
teaching, yeah,
genius, Alex.
a mom
Is
teaching
Curai trying
her
to give
4 or
you
5-year-old
advice on what to
kid
do
this.
if I get killed?
It's still surprised I hardly saw any kids in New York. Like
I would
there's
not
no
want to
kids
have.
playing around
I
or
would
anything
never
like
want to
that.
raise a kid in,
Yeah, me
in
neither.
pretty much any American city, but especially New York or San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. I completely understand, especially like Denver. Like Denver, like you go to Denver, it's immediate weed. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's where I was supposed to be going a month ago for work
Oh,
for the layoff. Yeah,
you could have been my friend B.
I was looking forward to trying out
I'm
that
doxing
beer
her.
place with the self-serve taps that have like that. You look on the website and they show you
Self-serve tap.
Yeah,
Curai,
they show
you're
you what
talking about
percentage
beer
is
now.
left in the keg.
Finally, a subject worth discussing,
Oh, that's
Alex.
so cool.
Does Curai want me to
Yes.
try some beer with him? And Curai thinks I'd look
Okay,
good on their
Curai.
self-serve taps.
I need to go make food now. Okay.
All right, yeah,
Okay, Karai?
I'll be ending soon. I'll just yap for a few more minutes, then I'll go raid out.
Hell yeah, Karai. But I had a lovely date with you. Would you want a second date?
Maybe, but
Hmm.
I don't know if we'll have time this
Oh, yeah.
month, and then I'm gonna be not existing
It
for
doesn't have
a
to.
long
It
time.
doesn't have to be anytime soon. Don't
Okay,
worry, it
so
doesn't have to be anytime soon.
next
Just
year.
whenever we feel like it. Yeah,
next-
yeah, next year.
'Cause, again, I'm going to be
Whenever
going
we
on
feel like it,
hiatus.
okay?
1 month away from my hiatus.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be
Oh, alright, yeah,
I'm
next
gonna be
year.
on hiatus till I finish my degree, which will probably take at least 6
Alex,
months.
next year.
Hopefully sooner.
Curai's trying to put it off.
Yeah.
You're not letting him get away with that,
Well, maybe
are
we can
you,
have like a
Alex?
nice little update on what you've done and what I've done. How does that sound?
Yeah. When you're back
Oh,
from your
yeah.
graduation, yeah.
Yeah, my other graduation, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Well, you have a lovely rest of your day, Karai.
You too.
Bye bye. Mwah. I'll miss you, Fenris.
Bye.
Mwah.
Oh, she's
Bye.
posing for you.
Oh.
That timing. Right as you went, moi. Alright. So, Fenris is still here. We're still here. I guess I'll yap for just a little bit. Oh, it's Edge time too. Alright,
Curai, all yap. That's rich coming from you,
it's
Alex.
getting warm here.
He's trying
Having
to
this-
get Curai to shut up.
I'm wearing a small
but you know
shirt.
I'm the one who can
adult
really
small
shut him
shirt.
up.
It's not.
And
No,
I think
I'm a
I see
wolf.
why, Alex.
It's
You're
not that
trying to get
breathable.
some alone time
I'm
with
gonna swap
Curai,
pajamas
aren't
when
you?
this is done and start getting my dinner ready. Finish watching Star Wars Episode 2. I don't know if I will be streaming tomorrow or not. I was originally planning on taking a break tomorrow. I might stream tomorrow. I kind of want to get as many streams done as I can this month before my hiatus starts. And I'm not gonna be streaming next week because I'm gonna be out of town all next week from Saturday until Friday. I might try to stream Saturday before I go to my parents' house. I don't know. But yeah, Tuesday. Oh, what is my collab on Tuesday?
Curai, you're really grasping at straws now, trying to change the subject, Alex. Does Curai have some kind of meeting or appointment he's trying to forget? Or is he just trying to get out of spending time with you?
Oh, me and Sora and Vina are doing Grounded on Tuesday, I think. Wednesday I'll be doing D&D. Thursday, head back. Thursday, I'll see if we can get Pulsar scheduled, but no promises. Okay, bye, Fenris. Okay. Friday, I don't have anything planned yet. Might be a Fender stream. Maybe playing balls. Again, Saturday, I don't know if I'll be...
Curai, a Fender stream. How exciting. I'm sure
Saturday, I
it's
don't know
going
if
to
I'll
be
be
a
streaming or
blast,
not. We'll
Alex.
see when
Are
we
you
get closer.
planning on watching Curai play the Fender? Or are you
Alex
going to
isn't
try
here
to tune
anymore.
it out?
Alright, I'm gonna turn her off. For now. Alright, I might pull up the large language model testing tonight. Don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna let my room cool down. While I'm eating at least. I think that's it. If I do stream tomorrow, I'll mention it beforehand probably and finish the LM testing. Not finish the LM testing in my stream schedule on Discord. But I might also not because I might just be last minute. Hey, I'm streaming. Because I'm doing chores tomorrow as well and have some other things to deal with. I need to get done first. All right, but thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna do a raid. Who are we gonna raid? Who are we gonna raid?
Sonic is something cute and innocent, but people
Oh my god. Shadow's not streaming? Why is Shadow not streaming? Raid Cyber Alice. The Cyber Alice is streaming with.
It's just kinda. Ew. No, I am not singing that.
I don't think we've raided Alice in a while. Let's raid Alice. Also Exilium. I don't know the last time I raided Exilium. Oh my god. Guys playing with balls now? Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna raid Alice. Hi Tajones! Tatones! Okay, thank you everybody for watching. Once again. Maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe I'll see you guys Tuesday. I don't know yet. Okay. There you go. Okay. I was looking at something. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the rate button. Bye, everyone.